Ooh, welcome everyone to the football tournament presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast and MyBookie.ag and all things comedy. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Holy Toledo, Sean. We are here. We are live. We are across the globe, and we are bringing you football in July.
We are live. We're streaming on the All Things Comedy YouTube channel. So shout out to them. And joining us as always, third man to the booth, Colby Dant, aka the Dantabase. What's happening, Colby?
Pick Dundee in the house. How you guys doing?
Doing good. And of course, and maybe this is your first time ever seeing live simulated video games. We of course are the Sports Gambling Podcast. We have a podcast where we normally talk about sports and gambling. Sports unfortunately went away, so we've dove headfirst into the sim world. And basically, what we're doing is we're running back the 2019 NFL playoffs, same matchups, but they have the 2020 NFL rosters. So Cam Newton, who's going to be playing later, he's going to be on the New England Patriots, Buffalo Bills. They have a couple Stephon Diggs. They just got him in the offseason, so you'll see Stephon Diggs. And the best part, you can gamble on these games over at mybookie.ag using the promo code TFT, and you just go down the side there and click the sports simulation bets. And
Sean, if you're new to Sims,
yes,
you're wondering why we're seeing these very boring screens of settings. It's because people will believe this is rigged. People will believe we are in on the fix.
So it's no different than actual real sports.
It's no different than real sports. When you're losing, someone is going against you. That isn't just the team you bet on. Sean.
Yes,
I interrupted you. I apologize.
No,
please continue.
And you know, the people in the All Things Comedy, they're just like, what is this? What's going on? Of course, you can sign up for the challenge where we're giving away $10,000 in mybookie.ag credits. All you got to do is go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/ATC. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/ATC. We're giving away $10,000 in MyBookie credits.
Nice.
Sign up there using the promo code TFT, and it's pretty simple. You do like a little confidence pool. Who you think's gonna win the most games?
Every win that team gets is you get that many points. So essentially, you assign 1 through 12. 12 would be the team you think is going to win the Super Bowl. And 1 would be the team that you don't think is going to do shit. Like maybe the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe you despise them. Maybe you despise the Tennessee Titans and people named Ryan. I wouldn't be one of those people, but maybe that's you.
Check it in on the All Things Comedy YouTube chat. Sports rule.
Sports do rule.
Agree, Bryson, Aaron Dawson, and who else we got here?
We like all people named Bryson. They are certainly a fit, well structured gentleman, probably an athlete.
Jacob Hatfield saying, so how is this a challenge exactly? So the computer's going to be playing the game. We're not going to be playing it at all. The challenge is picking the teams you expect to do the best in the playoffs. You rank them 1 to 12. Again, just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/ATC. We'll give you a little bit of time to get your entries in. And while we're doing that, we do have some player props over at mybookie.ag. Promo code TFT to break down. Kramer, what are some of the player props that we got so far?
Oh, you putting me on the spot. Good thing I got them right in front of me because I was studying for my own personal edification. Josh Allen. I really like the Josh Allen props. We are big fans of Josh Allen.
And if you
1.5 is the passing touchdowns prop. 42 is the rushing yards prop.
Oh, I'm all over that.
As we like to call them in the great game of Madden and pay homage to the great Michael Vick. Josh Vick.
Yes.
He was on full display multiple times during Madden Mayhem, an earlier 32 team single elimination tournament we put on. And it's hard to not imagine he's the same. The over is juiced -140. So I'm going to pivot and I'm going to say Josh Allen throws for over 1.5 touchdowns +120. That's going to be one of my, that's going in the free Kramer gang package for the game.
I like
free
it.
of charge, of course.
Well, and if you've never watched these Madden Sims, a couple of things that are going to jump out at you. First off, a team with a mobile quarterback, that always seems to help.
It's helpful.
It's very helpful. They'll scramble on third downs, pick up third downs, and then they have horrible clock management. So if you see your team driving right before the half, expect them. They're basically like the Andy Reids of clock management. These Madden Sims, they don't know what they're doing. They're going to waste timeouts. You're going to be so frustrated, screaming at the game as if it's a real game. And yes, we need sports back, but until then, this is as close as you're going to get to football. Trust me, if you throw $20 on this game, $25, whatever it is, you feel the rush. And I'm not even a big video game guy, but from calling these Sims, doing the play-by-plays,
that should be
you
a
get
quote.
hooked, man.
That's going on your epitaph. I'm not a big video game guy, but I'm a big gambling guy.
He's more of a D&D guy, right?
And we can all agree. We want this. We want the classic helmet, though, right? Oh,
no.
All whites, right?
Yeah. I like
all whites, looking pretty. Texans are an interesting team, Kramer. Right now is the let's check in at the live line, and that's the other thing too. If you hold off, you want to bet later, that's fine. MyBookie.ag promo code TFT. They're gonna have live in-game wagering,
and we got a couple minutes before kickoff, Sean. So we'll quick talk about the game, but I'm gonna put you back on the spot and give me a prop that you like. The Texans are 6.5 point favorites, minus 300 on the money line. Bills plus 180. 44.5 is the total. Sean, we do this every game. We don't let Colby decide who our pick is going to be. I think we discussed this a little bit ahead of time, and we were willing to make a trade here. You were going to take the Saints on the NFC side next Tuesday, and in return, I am going to take the Buffalo Bills.
Bills at right now
plus 6.5. No one circles the wagons. I love this play. They took a deep run in Madden Mayhem. I look for them to do the same here. I like their futures, Sean. Yes, we have futures. We have futures on the AFC, the NFC, and to win the Super Bowl over at mybookie.ag. Again, what's that promo code, Sean?
TFT, my player prop that I really like. Deshaun Watson rushing yards under 52.5. That is a lot of rushing yards in this game. And especially for Deshaun Watson, he'll scramble a little bit, but 52.5, 53, that is a ton for Deshaun Watson. I don't see that happening. But yeah, we'll see. Again, I'm nervous laying 6.5, 6 points. I would have liked to take the Buffalo Bills. Colby, who are you on in this game?
I'm on Bills Mafia, man. I was actually going to ask you guys if I could jump on this table.
He's picked Dundee.
Yeah, well, I corrected that from the start.
We're in trouble. So. He called you Colby though.
But I'm going to jump on this table if you guys let me to once the Bills take a big lead by halftime.
No jumping on the table. We need it for later tonight because there is a second game. Patriots, Titans, and of course, Sean, there are games tomorrow. And I wanted to point this out. If you're new to this is how serious we are. We forego this warning that Madden itself tells us. You idiots are about to watch a game that no one is playing.
Are you
sure?
Yes. We don't want our video game ability to be involved in this super scientific simulation of a Madden game. And if you're wondering, is this going to be 3 hours like an NFL game? No, it's a little bit over an hour. And again, the live wagering will keep you interested. Oh. And then we have that late game, Titans against New England Patriots in New England. Cam Newton will be the starting quarterback because of course he's on the Patriots.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
Oh,
and can he do what Tom Brady was unable to do and beat the Titans at home in the playoffs? And then action picks up again Tuesday, July 7th, Vikings at Saints, Seahawks at Eagles. That's the Tuesday night action.
And Sean, we have 2 minutes until kickoff. Shout out to the regulars who are been patient. The kickoff was a little later tonight. People are chirping.
Well,
we got you player props, so you're welcome.
We got player props, and again, there was a lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of wires to connect, getting everything going for the live stream.
And the one last thing, as a tradition, please, let's see some emojis. Get this game started. Let's get the football tournament underway. Sean, my Giants can't get it done.
No.
But before we start, we got to pick a winner, right?
For the tournament?
Whole thing.
All right, I'll do it.
Gut reaction, one future, gun to your head. Who's winning this whole thing? Don't say the Eagles.
Okay, I'm not going to say the Eagles, even though I really want to say the Eagles. We ran a 32 team NFL tournament where the Kansas City Chiefs took it all. I would go with the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints are my team. And if you're doing that confidence pool, New Orleans Saints are definitely a team you want to throw in there because they're coming out of the wild card. They get that extra game. So you have an extra game to score points. I would throw them.
Sean, the Saints won.
Oh, the Saints did win.
Yeah.
Then I'll switch it up. I'll go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
And of course, if you heard Bill Burr on our podcast talking NFL football, we got this great sound drop from Bill.
Showtime Mahomes.
Oh,
Where he was being super sarcastic about how the announcers just love Showtime Mahomes.
here's my one. He lives up in the Pacific Northwest. He believes water can cure concussions.
Oh, you're right.
And goddamn, can he play football? Give me Russell, the Love Muscle, Wilson, and Pete Carroll, and the Truthers up there in Seattle. I'm going for the ride again. I know that their fucking offense sucks in this game. Excuse my French, but let's get it started, Sean. Let's get this game going.
Let's do it. Thank you everyone for checking us out on the All Things Comedy YouTube channel.
Oh God, this music is just, I don't know how kids can play these video games anymore.
You got Joe Burrow there.
Look at those eyes.
Number 1 pick overall.
Get lost in those eyes.
Is he getting residuals for this?
Generation Rising. There's a joke there somewhere, right, Colby? Colby, we didn't talk about this. Let me pipe in the sounds from Buffalo.
No, this is Houston. Craig.
I'm sorry, from Houston.
And here we
Sean,
go.
Colby, we didn't discuss this ahead of time, but I'm thinking since we are on the same side, let's go full.
Oh, I like that. I like that call.
Bills returning out to the 26. That's where they'll take over.
Going full Jim McMahon.
Yeah, early and often. Let's go, Josh Vick, baby. Let's show the people what they want to see.
1st and 10 out of the I formation. Handed off.
No.
Devin Singletary.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Picks up 1 and down he goes.
And I will
Jacked
say,
up.
And I will say, Colby, you're gonna notice the gameplay in this freaking game has changed. It's gotten better.
It's gotten a little bit smarter
It's
since the
got
last
better.
time we've done some
CPU is
sense.
a neural net processor.
It
A
is.
learning
The
computer.
CPU is a neural net
It is a
processor.
learning.
Split eye. Josh Allen under center. 2nd and 9. Back to throw.
Oh.
Surveys the field. Checks it
Oh.
down.
There he is, Stephon Diggs, baby.
Stephon Diggs sighting complete. A 1st down out to the 47. And the Buffalo Bills on the move, circling the wagons early and often.
And I got to be honest, it sounds like we're in Washington right now with the crowd noise. People filing in late. This is a playoff game, people.
We are talking about playoffs. Winner take all.
Stand up, Houston.
As a Bills backer, you got to be impressed with Allen just firing a dart.
Allen under center. 1st and 10.
Okay.
Oh, nearly intercepted.
Maybe not.
And that's what you get with Josh Allen. You get some amazing throws and some horrific throws. But yeah, rough start there with that pass.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, no, he's really hot and cold. And really where his value comes in is with the scrambling ability and getting it going on the ground. 2nd and 10, Allen under center from the 47.
Let's do this, Josh.
Back to throw. Ooh.
Just a bit outside.
K-metric. It exists in the video game, although he's a baller. He's a straight baller, gangster from Wyoming.
If you remember this game from when it actually happened in the 2019 playoffs, Bills got out to an early lead. They were cruising, and Texans made a crazy comeback to win it. Josh Allen with the only receiving touchdown for the Bills in that game. 3rd and 10, Allen out of the shotgun.
Dude, the Bills
completes it underneath to the tight end into
we go.
Houston territory.
The Bills should have won that game, dude. There was a terrible crackback block that they
Couple
called
bad calls.
late in that game that got him out of field goal range on what would have been a 1st down. But we're gonna get it done today. It's okay. Revenge is on the mind.
Allen under center, 1st and 10 at the 38. Bills on the move. Handed off to Singletary.
Ooh.
Runs around. Not much room there.
Yeah, you don't like the cha-cha-cha stuff. I feel like that's the running back equivalent to the cha-cha-cha. Dancing around. We like Singletary here, but if he's going to be going left and right,
Yeah.
I might have to demote him off my top 10 fantasy running backs list, Sean, because the rookie from Utah who showed out in the college football tournament,
Yeah.
he's on the team. Look out, Moss.
Allen
Coming for you.
out of the shotgun, 2nd and 9, using the hard count. Slides right. Completes it again to Diggs,
he
but the ball's
fumbled.
loose.
Oh,
Texans
Jesus.
pick it up.
I've done the
That's
review.
definitely going to go to the review. Kramer's been red hot,
Oh, no.
winning every sort of challenge. They don't even
Jeez.
actually review it. Deshaun Watson and the Texans will take over at their own 19. Let's go, baby. Deshaun back to throw, completes it underneath. Will Fuller getting him involved early. That's great. They need to.
That's not what we needed to see, Colby.
This Texans team needs to get Will Fuller going early and often. He's with no DeAndre Hopkins. He's really their deep threat.
Fuller out of Notre Dame and probably been one of their better wide receivers to come to the NFL. I mean, maybe him and Golden Tate, about the only good Notre Dame wideouts the past 20 years.
Watson out of the shotgun,
short, right?
hands it off. David Johnson, that's right. He was involved in the DeAndre Hopkins trade. Picks up a couple 3rd and inches.
And Sean, if you want to get involved in this game, you tune in. You're like, dang, I didn't get my bet in. That's all right. We got a live number up over at mybookie.ag. It's still 6.5, minus 350 on the money line, plus 190 for the Bills. 42 is the total.
Promo code TFT. Watson out of the shotgun, 3rd and inches.
Passing, I'm assuming now.
Of course.
Empty set. Back to throw. Complete.
Oh, there we go.
Hell yeah, Kobe.
You got to catch that.
Well, it's 3rd and inches. I felt good about our odds.
There is some weird thing going on with the game. Again, if you're new to the Madden Sims, 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, 4th and inches, 4th and 1.
Bubble screen.
They just can't help but mess things up. And again, they run a frustrating amount of bubble screens, and you'll see those as they go along.
Well, we're talking about the bad things. There's a lot of great things they do in this game too.
Yes. The best thing, of course, is allow us to gamble.
Yeah.
Picks up a couple on the return. Bills will take over at their own 19. They had a great first drive, blew it all with that fumble, and now they look to take things over here and get it going in the second drive. Great. If you're an under better, great first couple of drives here. Still 10:37 left to go in the first.
Shout out to Nick 2480 who says he missed me, Sean. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Good people.
I mean, just in general, they a couple. I welcome to UAB went as far to say that the show was not the same without you.
Wow.
I mean,
Strong endorsement.
Shots fired.
takes another.
JJ Watt with the tackle. Singletary picks up 0, 2nd and 10.
I mean, this early take on this game is if you're a Buffalo backer, you're loving the flow. If you're a Houston backer, you got to see the offense do a little something. And much like Russell Wilson up there in Seattle, very frustrating to watch Deshaun Watson get no help from the coaching staff year after year.
Josh Allen out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10 from his own 20. Hands off to Singletary again. A little bit of room.
Oh, there we go.
First down.
And he's got a
Don't give me
down
the
at the
inches.
29,
Damn
3rd
it.
and inches. The dreaded 3rd and inches. Big 3rd down for Buffalo.
Kick it. Just kick it.
Just punt it now.
Hold on, I can't. It's just such a small amount. I can't see. He's got the first down. The yellow line's not official.
Get that index card out there.
Yeah.
Let's get a measurement. Allen
Come
under center,
on.
3rd and inches.
Run
They're
it.
throwing it. Dangerous throw,
Jesus.
nearly picked off.
I'm taking the glasses off, Colby. We're gonna circle back later.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's not working. It's not working at
I'm
all.
with you, man.
We got some people checking in on the All Things Comedy YouTube channel. Couple of haters saying this show is terrible with or without you.
Oh,
Beautiful.
That's a lateral move. I'll take it.
Not the first time.
you know, my father would tell me the same thing, Sean.
But perhaps this is Colby's father. I didn't look at the username.
Well, don't
Says-
get ahead of yourself.
Says the Dantabase's dad.
Him and the internet aren't necessarily best friends, all right? Like father, like son, right, Sean?
Exactly. Again, great start for the under. 1st and 10 at the 18. Texans taking over.
I mean, we're gonna see something bad, Colby.
Deshaun Watson completes it.
See, that's one. This is a sim, guys. You can hit him as hard as possible.
Yes.
All right, we're not going to throw flags.
They don't throw many flags for roughing the passer.
0.
Or targeting, illegal hit to the head, 2nd and 1.
So just dude, he lofted that ball out there. Just absolutely take your helmet and shove it right in his Adam's apple, old school football style.
No CTE here.
Yes.
Watson under center, 2nd and 1.
See what I did there, Colby?
I love it, buddy.
Fuller in motion.
Fake the
Play
jet
action.
sweep.
Boom.
Oh,
Throw
my
it.
gosh.
And they get Will
Fumble.
Fuller out of the
There we
backfield.
go.
No, he fumbles.
There we go.
Go.
Take it.
The
Go.
30,
Take it.
Go.
Take
50,
it.
20,
Take it.
10.
Oh,
Down
hell
at
yeah.
the 5. All right, we got some ATC chat guys checking in. Trevor Finley. Hi, guys. What's up, dude?
Shout out.
Can someone tell Bill Burr I said hello?
Will do.
Showtime, my home.
There he is saying hi back.
Matt Milano with the fumble return.
Trevor Finley already looking for some NHL 20 next. Hey, we're not above.
Yeah.
We're not above some sim hockey.
I hadn't even crossed my mind.
NHL 94. How about that?
Oh,
Let's take it back
that's
to
the
to
wraparound.
just the greatest
Chris Chelios.
Yeah.
That was peak for a couple games. Madden was pretty good that year too.
Allen under center, I formation, hands it off to the fullback.
Dude, they got to get 7. Come on.
You know,
It's 4 down territory.
Madden would love that. Giving the ball to the fullback.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Chill Bill 420. Is this AI versus AI? Yes, this is AI versus AI. The
Hell
computer
yeah,
is playing itself. You have a chance to bet on it. MyBookie.ag, promo code TFT. Live in-game wagering is available. Allen with the hard count.
Let's go.
Third and goal from the 5.
Let's
In
go.
the end zone, complete.
He's in. Oh, okay. There we go.
Touchdown.
And is that
Stephon Diggs.
He needed that after fumbling early.
He did.
Yeah.
Redemption for Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. And Kramer, were you on the Allen passing touchdowns?
I was,
forget,
and
yeah.
that's one, baby. The Kramer gang, stand up. We're halfway home.
And I know Diggs' receiving prop was like 6.5. That felt high, but he's already had.
He's got 3, I believe.
He's got 3 already.
I mean, I took the Cooks under 6 catches, so far so good.
Joe S checking in on the All Things Comedy. What the F is this? This is what I call content. Joe, you sound like one of us.
#Legends only.
Well, what he sounds like he needs to head over to mybookie.ag, get a new account, use that promo code TFT, get that deposit bonus, and then he can participate because the live line right now is updated to Texans -2.5, -145 on the money
Take
line.
that, Bills.
Bills
Yeah.
plus 100. 46.5 is now the total. Sean, odd and even, still -110 each way. So
If you want to bet on the point total, odd or even, again, you're probably a degenerate. You're probably like us. We've kind of buried the lead. Watching these games, we recommend, if you like the drink, if
we
you
didn't
like,
cheers. Let's do it. Cheers.
To John
cheers,
Jameson.
salute. We're drinking a bunch of
Cheers,
Jameson in
guys.
studio. Again, like watching a regular football game. You enjoy a beer, a cocktail. Probably it makes the game experience a little better in my
Perhaps
mind.
a nose beer.
Basically, Vegas has been closed. This has been the longest hiatus from Vegas in my life, my adult life.
Jonathan Baker checking in,
filling the gap.
saying it looks so real. I know. Again, I'm not a video game guy, but if your wife walked past as your girlfriend, they probably thought you're watching a real game. Watson out of the shotgun, first and 10.
Oh,
checks
there
it
we
down,
go.
incomplete.
I like that interior push, Sean. If the Bills can make the key to beating Watson is just putting him in the ground and holding him down. So get some hits on him early, wear him down. We know Bill O'Brien is not a smart man, and we know Tremaine Edmonds and that defense
Ed
is ready
Oliver
to play.
getting in there.
Watson under center, 2nd and 10.
Ed Oliver playing despite, didn't he get a DUI or something recently?
That's all right.
Yeah, injuries and suspensions don't apply in the football tournament. #TFT. Only pick up 2. Houston in 3rd and 8. This is not where this Texans team wants to be. Hawaiian Built checking in on the ATC YouTube. TBH, don't know any of these guys, but I'm A+ for dealing with this simulated game. Thank you. We're too out of control and reckless to broadcast Monday Night Football. They put us down in the sim world. Watson, oh my God,
he looks like trash.
Had a receiver wide open, horrible throw,
What do you call those again? Like worm burners, I think, right?
Worm burners.
and that was always McNabb's trouble, whipping the ball into the ground. And
all right, and Sean, shout out to the regulars over in the Twitch channels, the Sports Gambling Podcast, MyBookie Madden.
Let's block a punt this game.
Texans out to punt.
We should encourage those DJs to hop over into the ATC YouTube chat, mix it up,
Introduce yourself.
Say hello to the new family.
Trevor Finley checking in, saying my dad thinks NBA 2K is real sometimes.
It's real to us, bro.
It's much like that the guy watching the wrestling video. It's still real to me.
And you don't got to worry about Kyrie Irving playing, right?
No, our world is round.
Allen under center, 1st and 10.
This is huge. If they can go up 2 scores.
And Texans are going to be in trouble.
Oh.
Hands it off the middle. The Singletary breaks the tackle, and Watt forcing the fumble, but it looks like
What the heck? 3 fumbles already in this game. That's unusual.
getting
1 quarter.
wild. Chai Y saying you should ask EA if they're going to make franchise mode better. I know all the Madden truthers are just so mad at EA.
We are too, bro. We are too. We've watched a lot of BS in this game.
Allen under center, 2nd and 2 from the 28. Pitch out to Singletary.
He's got it.
Oh, you juked like a
Why are you
bitch.
dancing? Come on.
Allen, looks like Watt got in there, but the cornerback made the tackle. Singletary couldn't pick up the first down.
Fucking
3rd
Swayze,
and 1.
man.
And if you're showing up late, there is a late game, Sean. It's going to be kicking off after this game at 7 p.m. on the West Coast, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Titans, Patriots. Patriots have Cam Newton.
Allen under center, 3rd and 1 from the 29.
Oh,
Quick
what?
throw.
Come on, dude. If he just ran he had a hole.
I mean, on 3rd down, Allen and Deshaun Watson looked horrific throwing the ball.
He must have missed that hole, Kramer, because of the whole eyes apart thing. What do you call that?
Kramer's K metric.
The K metric. It's the measurement
yeah.
between these between your pupils.
That's how Kramer rates quarterbacks.
One of the metrics I use to determine if you're going to be an effective franchise quarterback.
Deep punt rolls into the end zone. Texans will take over on their own 20. Dave 1970 wanting to know what's the turnover over under. I'm sure it already hit the over.
We've already got 3. That's a lot.
No, because some of those were recovered, right?
With the 2 turnovers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
2
The rest were recovered by the
I would say
offenses,
the
right?
turnover with
You're
this,
right.
this
Yeah.
game, it was probably 3.5 with Watson and Josh Vick out there.
Watson under center, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Hands it off.
Shout out to Nick the Bookie Slayer over on Twitch. This game ass as fuck. Okay. Okay. He's here every night. Every night he's here.
It's a slow start to the sim world. We've seen some turnovers, getting things a little exciting. Hopefully the scoring picks up. Jackson Hall, Allen under rushing yards, looking okay for now.
I went with the passing touchdowns. I feel like I made the right decision so far.
And Deshaun Watson hasn't ran the ball once. So my prop of him under rushing yards, they get Will Fuller on the jet sweep, 30. 40.
Pop him. There you go.
Down near midfield. First down at the 49.
Great play call. They were showing blitz. They had everyone loaded up front. Take the speed to the outside.
And he stepped over him and said, "How's the view from under?"
Wow! Breaking news: celebrity in the chat, Ryan Fitzpatrick, aka Fitzmagic, saying just got here. Already loving what I'm seeing.
Nice.
We love you, Fitzmagic.
Hey, I think he started for both these teams. He started for every NFL team, I think.
Oh my
right?
God, dude! Him and that beard and that gold chain. Nice little run there on 1st down, 2nd and 5.
The Jets cut him to get Sam Darnold. Big mistake. Big mistake.
Personally, thought it was bullshit that Sim Brian Flores started Tua over him in the Madden Mayhem tour. That was complete bullshit.
But of course, Cam Newton will be starting in New England. David Johnson getting going.
This is the best we've seen him play so far in the sim world.
Yeah, I'm certainly not going to be involved in any David Johnson ownership in fantasy football.
He's going to be.
I don't even know if you're allowed to describe it like that anymore, but I don't think I'm going to be putting David Johnson on my team just because just injury concerns.
He's the Rudy story, man. He's from a small school, Northern Iowa, FCS, same school as Kurt Warner.
I'm just going against Bill O'Brien's offseason moves.
Well, that's logical.
Deshaun Watson with the play action. Now he looks to run.
Here's that over on the yards.
Damn it. It's tough because I'm betting on the Texans to win the game and cover 6.5, but I'm also going under Watson rushing yards. So it's tough. I'm rooting. I wish you would have only picked up like 5 there, but what do you got? 10, 11? That's fine.
11. I think he's on pace. What was that number again?
52.5. It was very high. So
I thought that was Allen, 52.5.
No, I think Watson was 52.5. Maybe I'm wrong. I got to look at it. Watson play action, 1st and 10. Deep. Dangerous throw.
Man.
That's what I'm talking about. Hit him.
He didn't have any zip on that ball. If I'm rooting for the Texans, I want to see him fire that fucking pigskin, not float it in there, you know? Shout out to Madden 420 in the chat. Shout out to Dick Gertzberger, always in the YouTube
Magic
chat.
Man Blanco. That's the dude right there, drinking this Jameson that he bought us.
Watson out of the shotgun, hard count. Fuller in motion, 2nd and 10 from the 26. Hands it off to Duke Johnson Jr. First carry of the game, and that's a 1st down for your Houston Texans.
It's is it a junior or the 2nd? I'm getting confused nowadays with the way they title themselves.
Whoever that linebacker is, I was trying to get that number. I missed it. Just completely whiffed.
Who was
that tackle?
Did I read there's a Division II football linebacker playing at like North Dakota State who had a 5 next to him? He was the 5th. Just went with Roman numeral 5.
Get it going to David Johnson. Strings it out.
It's
not much there.
It's not Jabril Cox who transferred to.
It was
LSU,
one of these,
right?
late night. I'm trolling around Reddit and I saw some hilarious story, and the guy just had a Roman numeral 5 on his uniform, and I just like.
That's a power.
That's pretty
play,
boss,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Second
Or it's
and 9.
lazy as shit. Like, come up with a new name.
I
the
like how
Texans.
Georgia Tech's corner is Trey Swilling. He's the third Swilling. They call him Trey.
That's pretty
You
cool.
know?
Pretty good. Bubble screen to Will Fuller, and that's the bubble screen. If this is the first time you're watching a Madden sim, they love crowbarring in these bubble screens. They never work. They lose 2 yards there. 3rd and 11. Jackson Hall checking in, saying Cam will prove Brady is a system quarterback.
Wow, Sis Tom. And
Sis Tom,
I mean,
indeed.
do you guys want me to go off on this?
And the
I
first
mean, in a positive way.
if you're a first quarter better, Bills and the under hit.
Cash that, and Bill score first. Ours also already hit. Watson out of the shotgun, 3rd and 11. Completes it. For a first down.
He went back.
No, he got that. There's a thing called
Damn,
forward progress. Colby, 1st and goal at the 5.
Didn't know the Sims had that, man. People are saying that I had the COVID on Tuesday, Sean. Perhaps.
And again, we would all positive COVID-19 tests will become public knowledge in our studio. Hawaiian Built saying fun game for you guys. Take a shot every time they decide to throw in 3rd and 1. I don't know. We'll probably be on the floor.
Oh, no.
there.
Hit him.
Deshaun
More
Watson
rushing
looks to
yards.
run.
Oh man.
There we go, baby.
Doesn't
Inching.
pick up much. He does have 15, so he's
Inching closer and
getting closer to that over. Again, this is really annoying. Rooting against the rushing yards props while also rooting for the Texans to cover the 6.5.
I hate the way the linebackers just hesitate for that second on the quarterback run.
Takara saying Matt Castle already proved Brady was a system QB.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Coming in hot.
Watson complete for the touchdown to the tight end. David Fells. Here we go, Houston.
Still hasn't thrown a ball to Cook, so I'm happy.
Yeah, Cook's under receiving props looking great right now.
Was that the Pick Dundee special?
That was the Pick Dundee special.
And Sean, the Kramer gang, this doesn't make us feel more relaxed. Over bettors. Once again, I thought about calling it out there. Feels like it's too late now. 14 points early into the second quarter. Live number over at mybookie.ag.
And our buddy MB36 Watson over 2 touchdowns. LFG.
Nice.
That's that feels pretty good.
I mean, for both QBs, you got to think you're sitting pretty.
The live number is Texans -5.5, -245 on the money line. Bills +150, 47.5 is the total. So we're almost back to where we started, Sean. Tie game, starting second quarter.
I mean, Bills offense, though, if you take away that fumble return, they've done nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Trevor Finley checking in saying got shafted last season drafting Duke Johnson instead of David Johnson. Rookie mistake. I also was kind of high on Duke Johnson. I thought he'd be involved in the passing game or, full point PPR. You want to get those pass catching running backs.
Sean, what are we
But I got screwed by the Duke as well.
Dre Day wants to know, what are we drinking?
Sipping on some Black Barrel Jameson on the rocks. The unofficial drink of the Sports Gambling Podcast. Bills return it out to the 24 and shout out, of course, to Magic Man Blanco, friend of the program, sending in those bottles.
Hell of a good American.
At this point, we've gone past the bottles he sent in.
Yes.
It's been a lot of nights, a lot of days, a lot of nights.
Just been toiling in the sim mine, bringing people content that they can bet on, have fun, have a couple cocktails, pretend like you're watching a real game. Allen under center, 1st and 10, hands it off to Devin Singletary.
Wow.
I hope they run out of this 2 tight end set the rest of the game because I like it.
And shout to Brazen Gator fan over on Twitch saying nose beers cheers, guys.
Dude, hell yeah.
Crack one open.
Yeah.
Shout out to the nose beers.
We got a Trevor, new gambler. Of course, the money line is you just betting on the team to win. Over under is over. Basically, you're betting whether they go over or under that. Usually it's for the points, like over under points in a game. Right now, the total would be 14. So
we need to deploy some of the D-gens to head over and beat two Sherpas.
Adrian Tilley saying, I want to see Tampa Bay. Unfortunately, they didn't make the 2019 playoffs. You won't see them. We're doing a bunch of other sims. So they definitely make it in those games.
There we
go. Wow. What happened to Cole Beasley?
That's not Allen's fault, right? That's Beasley's fault.
There was some weird glitch there where it just bounced off Cole Beasley's head.
Come on, dude.
Cole Beasley, a product of SMU and playing for June Jones, legendary offensive coach, legendary head coach. But Check him out. He came on the podcast about a month ago.
Boy, oh boy, that was a bad play. He had the first down.
Bills 3 and out, and now Texans will take over. Get a little bit of a return here out to the 23.
Punch him. All right, guys, it's time for another turnover. It's time for another turnover. I'm looking at you, Ed Oliver. All right. Josh Norman, perhaps.
Kramer, what's the what? We got any movement on the live number?
It's back to where we started, 6.5, minus 350 on the money line, plus 190 for the Bills.
Of course, you can bet that over at mybookie.ag. Promo code TFT. David Johnson, nothing there. 2nd and 10.
Total is 46.5. Sean, it almost feels like there might be some value in the under. I don't feel both teams have basically had one opportunity to score, haven't really looked good the rest of the time. And, I think what we're going to probably see is it's going to come down to, is there a defensive touchdown or not?
Flores pretty much already won. Got down to the 4-yard line.
David Johnson picks up a couple. Kramer, we got a special request here. Someone asking, give me your best EA Sports. It's in the game. Maybe you should take this, Kramer.
Because I say Das Bundesliga, EA Sports. It's in the game.
I think you got to nail it. It's in the game a little more.
EA Sports.
Yeah,
it's in the game.
There we go.
Watson out of the shotgun. 3rd and 6, completes it to the outside. That's a first down.
Wide open
for the Texans.
Still not Cooks though. As long as it stills, I'm happy.
Yeah, Cooks has he had a catch so far? I don't think he has. That prop's looking good.
Maybe he got traded again.
We don't even know.
He gets traded every 6 months.
For a number 1 pick every time. I don't know how that works out. Watson under center.
I'm sure the Jets will be the next victims and just say, "Hey, have the 3rd pick in the draft for Cooks." Fucking losers.
Little nugget about Deshaun Watson. He became the only starting quarterback in the last 15 years to have a 14-point comeback in both the college playoffs and the NFL playoffs.
Man, McDermott's hat looks way too big for him. It's like they didn't finish creating his head.
Well, you said the last how many years was that? 14 years, you said?
No, just
Ever.
No, it can't be ever because Frank Wright.
And then the lineman picks it up. The 40.
Get him. He's got the button.
Breaks the tackle down to the 3.
Who is that?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Now, did anyone have that?
Titus Howard.
Did anyone take the over in Titus Howard rushing yards?
Oh,
look at this guy
rumbling, tumbling.
He could go.
Oh, I love this game. He has some speed.
Dude.
Look at that big man move.
Oh man,
it's a shame he couldn't get it in the end zone. False start. If it's on him, I understand it. He's winded.
Needs to catch his breath.
And he broke a couple tackles. That was nice.
Dude,
and another fumble in this game. We've seen a ton so far.
He had the ball he was running with the ball just right out there. I thought potential fumble again, but no.
Well, Colby, I think the loophole on the stat that I gave out was college playoffs and NFL playoffs. So the college playoffs relatively new.
Because I was going to say Frank Wright, Don Beebe told that story on the podcast of Frank Wright. He came back from, I think, 32.
38 to 3, right?
38 in college and pro. Yeah.
Loses 2 there. 2nd and goal from the 11. Oh my God.
That wasn't amazing. Like that's going into the highlight.
Oh, definitely. That was amazing.
A lineman just ran the ball 50 yards.
Dude, so close to scoring.
Watson spin move. Looks to run and down he goes.
Now, does that affect the rushing yards? You wonder, Sean?
No. Sack.
Okay. Sacks should count against the passing yards.
It kind of looked like he tucked it though, right?
No, I mean he was clearly trying to run, but I think they still rule that as a sack. And people are wondering why Belichick never depicted in the game. He never signs off. He's too cool. The hoodie.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
I bet you he'd sign off for Jerry Glanville's pigskin football. Whoa, that was our chance right there.
And if you haven't heard an episode of the podcast, perfect time to hop on. Just look up Sports Gambling Podcast, Apple Podcasts, wherever, Spotify. Wherever you listen to podcasts. We just had Jerry Glanville on. If you're a younger listener, don't know who he is.
Oh my goodness.
He's like Hunter S. Thompson. If Hunter S. Thompson raced NASCAR and coached the Falcons.
He gave Nick Saban his first pro gig.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's gonna be blocked.
Oh,
wow.
He gets it off?
Nearly blocked.
Jeez.
I thought that looked like the blocked field goal animation we've seen a couple times.
Wow.
Man, this game's been exciting for a 10-7 game. We've seen a ton of action.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you listen to the Jerry Glanville interview and you're not entertained, I just don't understand what makes you laugh.
Dude, I had a friend from high school hit me up who doesn't even watch football, and he's just like, dude, I don't know who the hell that dude is, but he's hilarious.
Yeah, our horse racing expert who lives in England, who gave out the trifecta for the Belmont Stakes.
Hell yeah.
He goes, I've never heard of Jerry Glanville. I listened to the episode. He goes, that guy's amazing.
I'd imagine there's a certain novelty element that if you're out from outside this country, it's pretty amusing to listen to a guy like that tell stories.
Well, and it was bigger than football. We had Paul Newman references, Chris Tofferson, MC Hammer. So stories with all of those guys. Check it out.
Evander Holyfield gave a pep talk to the Falcons that did not go well. Bills return it out to the 27.
All right, Colby. Somehow we went from 7-up, feeling good, super relaxed. Now we're in a spot where it's either we make a play, we answer, or face going down 10. Sean,
oof.
Let's. We need to see Josh Vick activate the live number, Sean.
Dude, our offense has been awful. They're not on the same page.
Allen out of the shotgun.
Going. That's not gonna.
JJ Watt. And this is interesting because in these sims far where we've seen the Texans, JJ Watt hasn't done much, but he's having himself a game.
Yeah.
The updated number, Sean. We're back to 6.5. So.
And I'm feeling good about 6.5. Houston seemed to figure out their offense, just fumble and let the offensive lineman run for 50 yards.
Hey, Brazen Gator fan. Yeah, Jerry Glanville's pigskin football was a real game. It was fantastic.
Devin Singletary catches the ball out of the backfield, picks up a couple, not much. Makes it third and a little bit more manageable. 3rd and 11.
Whoa! Someone says seems like you talk about everything except sports gambling.
Wow. I don't even know how to respond to that.
Meanwhile, we've just been giving out the live line for a video game.
Yeah, and you're talking to a guy that won $200,000 over here by putting his lineup on the podcast prior to winning.
Deep ball by Josh Allen. And Stephon Diggs goes up and makes the grab. Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm. If you're a Bills fan, you love what you're seeing. This is exactly what I told you, Sean. Diggs is the perfect Josh Allen receiver. He has a massive catch radius, so Josh Allen's incredible inconsistency and accuracy problems won't be a problem with Stephon Diggs.
And on our top 10 fantasy football quarterbacks, I made Allen number 1, partly for that reason, and his rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. Completes it to the tight end, picks up 5, 2nd and 5 from the 7.
Allen hasn't ran much so far.
He hasn't. That's kind of surprising.
Over's looking like it's dangerous. I can't even think of one run yet.
Deluxe picks checking in, saying Diggs over receiving yards. Yeah, that's looking good after that catch for sure. Allen out of the shotgun, 2nd and 5 from the 7. Back to throw. Knox is open in the end zone, but he looks to run it. Tucks it away.
Come on, give me a little juke.
That's
not
trouble.
much there. You loses 2.
It's good for the
3rd and 7.
It's good for the over 1.5 passing touchdowns, prop.
Are you going to hit this? About to say you're about to get this 2 touchdowns right here.
Passing, are you saying Colby masterful jinx because now there's something horrible is about to happen.
Beasley touchdown right here.
Allen out of the shotgun, 3rd and 7, back to throw. It's plenty of time to the end zone.
Beasley touchdown. Did I call it or not? Let me get June Jones on the phone.
Whoa, who's on the sticks?
Boom. Colby, the database, aka Pick Dundee, coming in with the
Sean,
impression.
Did I just give out a plus 120 winner in the first half?
Don't even have to sweat it.
Josh Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns. We've already cashed, fellas.
If you bet $100 on mybookie.ag promo code TFT, you would already have $120 based off that plus 120 bet that Kramer gave out before the game kicked off. You could be feeding your family right now, betting on these Madden sims.
Yeah, is Latrell Sprewell in the trap? Because
his family's broke after he didn't take that $27 million
He
contract.
was struggling to feed his family with that $10 million a year.
$10 million doesn't get what he used to.
Dude, remember those? Like he had those rims and he had those shoes with the rims on the shoe, or like a wannabe rim on the shoe, and it was spinning. Remember those? Do you remember? It was and one contract, I believe. Whatever happened to and one? I think they got bought by somebody, huh? They disappeared.
I don't know. The mixtapes.
They just became the big three.
Maybe they went to China with Stephon Marbury.
I see the professor's a big time YouTube star now, so who knows?
Little nugget about Josh Allen. He's the first quarterback to rush for 95 yards plus in 3 consecutive games. So,
wow. Not even Michael Vick, huh?
No, it's surprising. But it is tough to have 3 games like that in a row if you're a quarterback.
Sean,
Texans with a little bit of a run there on the return.
And as we head over to mybookie.ag, and of course use that promo code TFT, Texans are -2.5, -145 on the money line. Bills +150 is now the total. Sean, the over gang is starting to get super relaxed here. Points are coming in heavy. We're at a good spot in this game to see more points coming.
There.
Boom!
Oh my God!
My God!
He lowers the shoulder and then he gets blown up. David Johnson picks up 3, but he pays for it.
Somebody, Tre'Davious White needs to go home and report to class. All right. Whoa.
He was red X too. I thought he was going to do some damage, and he got straight up planted, folded like a lawn chair, as they say.
Brutal.
All right, Sean. Big drive here for Watson. They got to answer.
Hand it off to David Johnson again. Not much there.
Oh, I like it. Finish the tackle.
Yeah, Jerry Hughes getting in there. Former TCU defensive end, played under Gary Patterson.
Finish the tackle.
3rd and 6 for this Texans team, and these teams, both teams have had trouble converting on 3rd down. So
turnover
this
loading.
is huge.
Turnover loading.
Watson out of the shotgun. 3rd and 6. Hard
Let's go,
count.
boys.
Back to throw. Has time. Now he looks to run.
Love it.
Now he would. This was a real game. The Bills player would be Edmonds would be thrown out of the game. It's
unfortunately.
Real quick, Colby, we've not seen that animation previous, like a couple weeks ago, right? Like the linebacker just did a flip.
My CPU is a neural processor, a learning computer.
You know what? Madden hears everyone and their comments about the bullshit franchise mode. They're trying to make amends.
He's at my house with my family eating my birthday cake.
The CPU is a neural net processor.
I thought it was a fumble.
I know.
Jeez.
They really give you a heart attack with the red banner flashing. 1st and 10. Bills will take over. They have 3 timeouts. Do they have a 2-minute drive in them? I'm certainly looking to extend this lead.
I'm scared here. So look, Allen's got 0 rushing yards. I thought that would have been a decent bet to take the over on
Sean, what did I say before the game? Don't go after that 42 -140 over.
No. Cuts, completes it to Knox underneath, picks up a handful. 2nd and 4.
Very cha-cha-cha.
And when I tell the Kramer gang to invest, we generally make money.
Yes.
This is the original.
Kramer's your investment partner over here.
This is the original form of day trading.
And that's right, Brian Ross. Hakeem did have Spalding. Remember the Ewings? I need to go online and find me a pair of Ewings. Remember those things?
Allen out of the shotgun. 2nd and 6. Spin move. Oh, and he takes a shot.
Love no flag there. Love it.
And Houston needs to convert on some of these. They've had a couple times where they've gotten their hands on the ball, couldn't pull down the interception. That could come back to haunt him.
Dude's from Wyoming. He's been bucked from a wild Bronco before. I'm sure that's nothing.
He's country strong. You're looking at the 2017 MVP of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, Josh Allen. 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Completes it.
Oh, no. Jesus.
I thought he caught it. It bounced off his helmet. Nearly intercepted.
Singletary, little shook. Who was that? Is that Singletary?
Come on, Colby. We're not having a day.
That's Singletary.
No, and the Bills have left points on the board. The Texans have left points on the board.
Sloppy game.
No one wants to win this game.
Sloppy game. Shout out to Will Mormon in the chat.
Contributor over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com, where we have tons of picks,
Hail
and
State,
articles.
Will Mormon. Hail State, baby.
Tons of free content over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com. MMA, golf. Got some amazing writers covering that as well. We even gave out free picks for this game.
Hot dog contest I saw.
Hot dog eating contest.
That's just
you
incredible.
Want a total? You want a lean? We got you covered over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com.
Is that? Remember they used to have a champ that was like a small Asian dude that was like 120 pounds and he was just dominating the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama in the competitive eating world.
He's gonna hit the over, dude.
I know. God damn.
At halftime he has 30.
But now it's all about Joey Chestnut. He's,
Joey Chestnuts is the is the new stud right now.
It's really a LeBron versus Jordan conversation with Kobayashi and Joey Chestnut.
There was a great thing. Like there was some weird contract issue where he couldn't eat in the contest anymore because they wanted him to sign an exclusive deal.
Yeah, it was
and protesters showed up and a chant of "Let him eat" was reverberating through Coney Island. It was one of the funniest things I've seen in a while.
Can you imagine that dude dating? What do you do for a living? I eat a lot of fucking hot dogs.
Second and inches. Watson back to throw, completes it underneath. And that'll be a first down for the Texans. Use a timeout there. My favorite professional eater was Eater X.
Yeah.
Who described himself as a faith-based eater. Now I don't know what your belief in God is, but if he's involved in a goddamn hot dog eating contest, I have no explanation.
Faith is important in everything you do. Peace and love. Peace and love.
This 58th dog is for the big man upstairs.
Yeah.
Watson out of the shotgun, first and the 39. Has time. And now they only have one timeout, which is dangerous in this game.
Who is that? Is that Cooks?
That is Cooks' first catch of the game.
I wanted to go the first half without a catch.
What is the
Picks
bet
up
you
4.
have?
Clock's continuing to run.
Or under 6.
Under 6 catches?
Yeah.
Nate Munton saying, "Who are these dudes?" We're the Sports Gambling Podcast. You can check us out, sportsgamblingpodcast.com. And Colby and I are stand-up comedians as well.
Oh wow, I'm getting left out.
Kramer is a funny person, but not a stand-up comedian. Deep
there we go.
Intercepted.
House it.
Wow.
Go.
And
give him a
return
block.
out to the 40. Deshaun Watson coming in for
20
the
seconds
tackle.
left. We got this, dude. Let's
They
get
have 3 timeouts. You're in a dome here in Houston, so look out for a long field goal attempt. Checks it down to Beasley. Gets out of bounds. Doesn't pick up much.
Did he get it? Okay.
To steal a couple points here could be huge.
2nd and 9.
Dude, they say Cooks has 3 catches. How did I miss those? What's going on? Am I doing too many nose beers over here?
Yeah, I think so. 3 catches, so right on pace. The odds makers know what they're doing.
iPoker check 87. Yes, Cam Newton is a Patriot, and you will see him in the late game.
Perfect ball.
Incomplete pass by Allen. 3rd and 9. What Josh Allen's just he's so exciting because it really could go horrible or amazing.
It reminds me of an older Bills quarterback named J.P. Lossman. That was just an adventure. When he would go,
a wild ride.
He was like Frank Tarkenton, but not good. He would just run backwards and crazy and just throw the ball up in the air.
Either way, it's exciting. 3rd and 9. They bring the pressure. Cole Beasley with the completion.
Right there. Timeout.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try a 60-yarder.
Timeout. You fucking lose. Why'd you let 5 off the clock?
Well, it's 4th and 1. I think they just have to try the field goal.
Hail Mary, right?
I think you're in a dome or whatever this Houston
and real quick
controlled environment.
JP Lossman also the answer to the trivia question of who was the 4th quarterback drafted in the 2004 epic three Hall of Famers in there and JP Lossman
at a Tulane, one of the Green Wave. Here we go.
And the Bills will try a 60-yarder from the right hash. It's up.
Short.
And it's well short.
They should have put a defender back.
Hail Mary, baby. Hail Mary.
All right, we're going to take a pause here for halftime. Let people cash their halftime bets. Let my bookies settle those up.
And Houston will be receiving the second half kickoff.
What does Allen have rushing? I feel like he's got like 2 yards rushing.
See.
RJ Moose Knuckle checking in saying, "Get Doug Flutie out there."
Hell yeah, love that.
You know, Colby loves the Doug Flutie reference.
My all-time favorite player, man.
57% for both quarterbacks. Not an efficient day either way. Allen doing much better by the yardage. If we head over to rushing, I mean, it's just it's a hodgepodge, and yeah, I don't think he has any rushing.
Wow,
no.
If you would have told me that coming into the
pretty
game,
surprising.
I actually told people that exact thing. I said go for the passing prop.
But you would not have guessed 0 rushing yards for Josh Allen.
I was on that track. I was telling the Kramer gang to avoid that tar pit. You're going to get stuck in there.
You should be a politician with that answer.
You're going to get stuck in there. And let's see your prop here. Brandon Cooks 3 catches for 21.
Son of
Diggs
a bitch.
has to have gone over already with the
101
yardage.
yards. Cash that. If you have the over on Stephon Diggs,
My boy Cole Beasley doing things.
Anyone else we want to see?
well, I mean, I saw the rushing yards for my boy Deshaun Watson, 30 yards. So he's a little ahead of schedule, but 52.5. They're going to have to be throwing the ball.
I don't know if did they have defensive player props, any tackle props?
Probably not.
I'll show these just in case. let them grade away.
What are the rushing stats? I'm assuming the offensive lineman is the leading rusher for. Oh, because it doesn't count because he picked up the fumble. Right?
You know, that's too bad they didn't throw. They should show it.
They should have thrown.
How far did he run?
That was like a 50 yard.
50
that was the
yards.
biggest play of the game. Prude Austin. There's a guy's username called Prude Austin. Check it in on the ATC YouTube chat.
Eric Molds. I like that callback.
Bills need Eric Molds out there. That's going way back.
Hail State. We are a big Mississippi. We're a very pro Mississippi State podcast.
Yes, and that of course is we're friends with Mike Leach. Had him on the podcast a couple times. A couple legendary appearances. We got him to rank the SEC mascots if they were going to do battle.
Yeah, I mean, he checked with us, but he wanted to make sure that we were cool with visiting him down in Mississippi before taking the job to leave Pullman because he knew we loved Pullman so much.
Yeah.
Yes, we went up to Pullman last year. Got to hang out with Coach Leach. Got to get the full Wazoo experience up there. And
great coleslaw sandwiches allegedly.
It was an awesome time for sure, and hopefully looking to get to a Mississippi State game. Maybe the Egg Bowl. We'll see. See what the schedule holds for us.
If management over in the MyBookie Madden Twitch could tell us what time they'd like us to restart, give them some time to grade all the halftime bets. And Sean, of course, we will have second half numbers. We might already have second half numbers. We do. Do you want to go over that now?
Just real quick. I mean, the fact that the Texans are only down 4 with only 52 passing yards, they have to feel pretty decent about that.
But no. Wait a second. I need to look. The rushing yards must be included because.
I mean, I actually think the Texans offense has. You take away that 50-yarder to Diggs, the Bills offense has done nothing.
So we don't see the.
No, I don't think they're including that fumble recovery.
But there's 100 yards. I don't think they have 100 rushing.
No, I think
yards.
they do because you're forgetting that Will Fuller jet sweep that he got like 22.
And
on.
Watson has 30. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, Watson 40 yards rushing in the first half.
All right, the second half number again. Head over to mybookie.ag. Use that promo code TFT. Get that deposit bonus, and then you can participate. Second half, Bills Texans. Texans are -6, so that's an adjusted game spread of 2. -240 on the Texans second half money line. Bills +150 on the second half money line. So that's an adjusted money line on for the game +4. And then 23 is your total. Team totals for the second half, Sean. 10 for the Bills. Texans 13.
It sounds like you're talking sports gambling talk here.
Well, you know, we are. We're talking about financial markets. We're not talking about gambling. We're talking about making short-term, highly volatile investments that are fun as hell. That's what we're doing here. We're selling positions. All right, we're coming.
Yeah.
We're buying.
Kramer's like, you got to do that like Wolf of Wall Street speech where you're pounding your chest.
I watch Matthew McConaughey perform that every morning when I wake up.
Hawaiian Built, check it in on the YouTube ATC. Great idea in these weird times. Keep it up, guys. Mahalo to you, Hawaiian Built. Prude Austin. Again, that's going to be a tough username to beat. This is awesome. So glad you guys are doing this. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Prude Austin. And stay away from any inappropriate contact.
Hawaiian Built,
as the prude you are.
Hawaiian Built. Check out our June Jones.
Oh
podcast.
yes,
legendary.
And we also
Islander.
had Nick Rolovich, who was Hawaiian quarterback when June Jones was coaching, and now the coach over at Washington State. So we go deep there in the coaching
was
tree.
The DC of. I mean, come on, we're just hitting on all.
We're getting deep inside the web of the air raid offensive coaching tree, I guess you would say.
And air raid or just on all accounts.
But we're also hitting the fantasy football hard. Sean's favorite time of year. He loves top 10 lists. He loves hot takes. He gets to put them together during fantasy football preview season.
RJ Moose Knuckles saying, "You betting on a video game? Coronavirus has us broken. LOL." You're right. We are betting on a video game.
Let's flip that and look at it from a different angle. All right. And let's say that maybe it's enlightening us.
Dude,
okay?
I've bet on when the pizza man arrives. You know what I mean? Like we've bet on a lot of.
We're not betting on the weather or Marvel racing. Although I do have I do have some leans.
What do you
on
mean
the
you're not
humidity.
betting on marble racing? I was, we were doing that with the kids. It was a good time. And shout out to Magic Man Blanco, who works, he works for, would we say that a public service?
Septic treatment.
Public service. So they're betting on shit racing.
Dude,
so.
I'm not.
Dude,
Dude, I've been sitting there for the past week thinking about that, and I can't wait for the opportunity to announce one of those things.
Yes.
What are they doing? Paper airplanes, but with
No,
like
they do
boats or
paper
something?
boats down the Pooh River. One of our listeners, Magic Man, big friend of the program, works at the septic treatment place in Los Angeles here. They put boats down the Pooh River and then they bet on who's going to win.
Dude,
so we offered up, if he sends it a video, we will do play by play.
Hook us up, Magic Man Blanco. Hook us up, man.
Yes, sir.
Mayhem Mendez checking in on the YouTube ATC. Finally, a good reason to drink beer. Thanks God. Or thanks guys. Salute to
there
you.
we go.
Shout out to drinking. Shout out to nose beers.
Happy early 4th, guys. This is, it's been a crazy year for America, but hey,
Shout out to
bless
America.
Hey, we made it.
Yeah.
We're here at the 4th.
I'm proud to announce I will be having meat tomorrow.
Oh wow.
It will be a meat-filled July 4th.
If you don't know, Kramer dabbled in the vegetarian, the plant-based lifestyle.
Coleslaw sandwiches.
He developed the nickname Soy Boy for a while, and it still hangs around. And he embarrassed us when we were at the Washington State press box they had delicious pulled pork sandwiches, and Ryan had the nerve to take a Hawaiian roll, pull it apart, and load it up with coleslaw, and then go back and eat it. And someone pointed out, like, that's white flour and like mayo and shredded. It's not healthy,
dude. That whole weekend we were in Moscow, Idaho. We went to that burger joint. Remember that guy said, "Hey, one pussy burger coming up," calling him out.
Listen, it's about the inflammation. I'm trying to consume less inflammation. I just like meat.
Hold on. So, what type of meat are you gonna have? Let's talk this through.
We're doing brats and sausages. I think.
Oh, shout out to the Brat Stop, by the way.
The Brat Stop, who is a big friend of the program. They are the best Brat Stop in all of North America. If you're in the Kenosha, Wisconsin area, make sure you check them out. They just sent a care package with some hilarious brat related t-shirts and a bunch of brats and cheese for us in the studio. Shout out to you guys. Love you guys.
They're the best.
Brat Stop is legendary. And the one shirt is like, ask me about my wiener. Some other, brat related humor. Good guys over there.
Yeah, a lot of dick jokes because they write themselves. Sean, listen. No one's telling me it's time. I think it's time to go.
Kramer,
right?
just have a little sauerkraut every night. Says Inferno 420.
I mean, listen, I'm, I find, we can move past this. I've already told you it was a moment of weakness. I've already shared in confidence that this was a mistake. And I had a choice to do it again, I probably wouldn't have chose to maintain my no meat diet.
It's a good thing
when I went to a college campus for a college football game.
It's a good thing.
I get it. I'm an idiot.
That is a disgusting
if you do have a lot of inflammation issues, I will say no meat.
Word on the street up in Pullman is that Coach Leach heard about this coleslaw sandwich and was like, "I'm out of here. I'm out of this town."
That's what he did.
These damn libs.
All right, so are we good? Skeletor management? Anyone?
Let's get it going. Let's get the second half kicked off.
Everyone got their second
Kramer,
half bets ready?
what was the second half number?
All right, real quick. Let's recap. Second half, Texans -6, -240 on the money line. Bills +150. 23.5 is the total. 10 is the team total for the Bills. Texans are 13.
Oh, 10 for the
Anything
Bills.
you're advising the Greeny gang to get involved
Get in on the over for the Texans. 10 points. They're going to put up more than 10 points.
No. It's 10 for the Bills, right?
10 for the Bills, 13 for the Texans.
Oh, okay. I still like over Houston 13 points in the second half, and I like the over for the second half in general. I think my big play over 23.5 in the second half.
I'll say this though, you take away that 50-yard pass by Allen, the Bills' offense has been pretty much dog shit.
I mean, you could say the same thing about the 50-yard fumble recovery run by the offensive lineman.
And they had that jet sweep though.
And don't forget, Sean, we are doing a game after this. The kickoff is going to be around 7:00 on the West Coast, 10:00 on the East Coast. Titans heading to New England to take on the Patriots. Ryan Tannehill against Cam Newton. Cam Newton and the Patriots laying 4.5 points, -220 on the money line. Titans +155. 44.5 is the total there. We'll be announcing our pick later on this one. We have not discussed.
Stay tuned.
Bert Cox is asking how many rushing yards Watson has. I believe it's 40. 40. Great name.
My favorite thing is how Colby reads these names before he realizes them, and I'm just thinking, is it the Simpsons that?
Oh yeah,
the old bar
Bart,
pranks,
Bart
paying homage to the prank call guy.
Yeah. Mike Hunt. Is there a Mike Hunt in the chat?
For a week he was reading Richard Gertzberger before we went. We realized it was Dick Gertzberger. Anyway, all right. I think we're ready. I'm seeing emojis.
All right, let's do it. Let's kick off the second half again. We are the Sports Gambling Podcast presented by MyBookie.ag. Promo code TFT for the football tournament. Broadcasting live here on All Things Comedy, All Things Sports. Texans will start with the ball second half at their own 26. Let's get it going.
Sean, what are you looking for here?
Well,
quick start, right?
Quick start. They had to get Fuller going. He's their kind of their best weapon on offense.
Yeah. Cooks is
easy completions to the tight end. Fells
sub Cooks out. He's been playing like dog shit. You know
Trevor Finley saying I only gamble on college games. We've been simming NCAA 14, so
we can do that.
College
maybe
basketball and football.
We did both. Simulated a whole college basketball tournament. Completes it to Will Fuller, and that's what I want to see. Completed to Will Fuller. That's a nice first down. Picks up 12.
You can argue we've done more for the sim community than anyone doing college basketball, professional football, college football.
Dude, we had some Tecmo Bowl going on the Twitch.
Bowl.
Yeah, Tecmo Super Bowl.
I've been told, I'm going to be doing some Fortnite.
Watson under center, hands off to David Johnson. Had a bit of a hole there. Could have picked up more. Only picks up 5. 2nd and 5.
If you'd like to, maybe I'll stream some Master of Orion 2. No takers.
The Dungeon Master.
Warcraft 2, StarCraft.
You would play that, wouldn't you?
Red Alert.
RJ Moose Knuckles saying, "You guys ever meet Billy Burr?" Yes, he's been a guest on the podcast. I did a cancer benefit show with Bill. Awesome dude, as you'd expect.
Jesus.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah, I mean, I just at the you hang out at the Comedy Store, you can pretty much meet any comedian legend. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and obviously
that's alive.
Bill's right up there, greatest of all time.
Definitely.
3rd and 5 from the 43. Texans. I mean, Deshaun Watson's just been horribly inaccurate.
Yeah, I was listening on his podcast. He flies helicopters too. That's
pretty badass.
Him and Jerry Glanville might be friends.
Fells really close to that first down.
Short.
4th and inches. God damn it. Go for it.
Kick it.
They're going to be you can't punt near midfield or in the opponent's territory. You can't. Come on.
And Bill's got a good show. F is for Family on Netflix. That's a great show.
Yeah, I think they're on season 3, season 4.
They've had some of our friends on that.
My kids
Texans
love it.
Out to punt. God damn it. That goes out of bounds at the 11. That's a good punt. Not a great start though.
Shout out Trevor Finley. Football games are longer in real life. That might be a bit too much, right? You want 3 hours of this?
Yeah, we get 2 games.
I ain't got shit to do.
We get 2 games in when you normally get 1.
Yeah.
Allen out of the shotgun.
If you've heard the college experience, you know I have no problem doing a 7-hour game, guys.
And shout out to the college experience, Colby's podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And he's breaking down every single college football team, 130 teams, 130 episodes. So make sure you subscribe.
Win totals game by game. We review last year, look at this year. New additions, coaching changes.
Make sure you
returning starters, everything. Yeah.
Allen under center, 2nd and 12.
You ruined it.
Hands off to Singletary.
Well, there's, Colby, the way it works is then there's a call to action. You stomped all over the call to action. Now people don't know what to do.
Look,
they need to go search for the college experience wherever great podcasts are found.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Isn't that implied?
No, you checking in. Seriously, who the fuck are these clowns? Is this guy seriously commentating 2 other guys playing a Madden game?
No,
what? The computer is playing it.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Yeah, we would be losers.
That'd be
someone was commentating 2 other guys playing Madden. This is the computer playing itself, and you can bet on it. So no, we're not losers.
And by the way, the live number over. Sean. We haven't moved much off the half. Sean.
This
not a great start for the second half over, but we'll see. Oh, nice juke there. Out to the 45. They'll call it. That's where the Texans will take over. They got to get points here.
Does Patty C have COVID? Perhaps. We gotta talk. We gotta test him.
Wait, what? Test them rectally, right?
I just feel like If there was one, it would be him. I feel like.
First and 10 at their own 45. Watson out of the shotgun. Come on, dude, get it going. Quick pass underneath. There you go.
Who is that?
That looks like Cooks with the completion. Almost a first down. 2nd and inches.
Colby,
I jinxed this guy.
you're mushing.
Jesus.
Mush.
I called the Beasley, but I mean, come on.
Prude Austin saying this is legit. I'm staying for the other game at 7 p.m. too. Thank you, Prude Austin.
And then we got the NFC games on Tuesday the 7th, same time.
I formation, hands it off to David Johnson, picks up a couple, enough for the first down. Texans into Buffalo territory, 1st and 10 at the 41. Let's go Texans. They need some points here.
MB says special. He wants an SGP Pooh River live broadcast. I'd rather do that one from the studio.
Well, we can do it remotely. There's technology, but I think we might figure something out.
I don't need to visit the Pooh River to
Watson completes it. Bullet pass to Fuller.
But that's the kind of thing you want to make sure you head over to twitch.tv/sportsgamblingpodcast and hit that follow button, because I think that's the kind of thing we put over on Twitch.
Yeah.
I think Twitch is for that kind of video games and poo races.
That's what they built Twitch for.
Yeah.
8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2. Watson under center from the 33. Play action.
Run it.
And now he's going to run it.
Run it. You got it. You got
slide,
it, kid.
slide.
He can fumble.
He could fumble, but he doesn't.
He's
Picks
got
up enough for
37.
the first
Did
down.
he lose yards? I thought he was at 40.
No, he was at 30.
Oh, I'm just
at 30 at halftime. Picked up 7 there.
You're
So
in trouble.
37.
I'm just way off over here.
For the record, if you listen to anyone before the game on a prop, one of us has already cashed our tickets. The other two are desperately sweating out an eventual loss.
They call me Pick Dundee, not Prop Dundee.
David Johnson, the carry there. Not a lot. Picks up 1, 2nd and 9.
Bill Burr as a guest announcer would be fun on one of these.
Cool. I mean, he could make anything funny.
Perhaps are you saying we're not funny, Colby?
Wow,
Well,
Colby, really,
wow,
really
Jesus
shitting on
Christ.
the
No,
product.
I said he could make anything funny.
As if it's not funny today.
I'm saying like if he could go.
I'm laughing hysterically right now.
I'm
Watson
not implying
under
that.
center, 2nd and 9, completes it.
Oh,
Ooh,
face
and we got a
mask.
face mask. That'll be huge.
Damn it.
I like
First and
it.
goal at the 9. Let's go.
So just run the ball here.
RJ Moose Knuckle saying, you guys think Cam will do anything in New England?
Yes, I think he'll win a Super Bowl for the Patriots.
Well, I'm not going to go that far, but I think he could. I mean, if it's certainly the best case scenario for Cam Newton.
I think he'll piss off a fan base. I think he'll do that's guaranteed. He's not playing in a market like Boston. And I don't know. Boston's had Tom Brady for the past 20 years, you know?
Yeah.
It's bound to be a little difficult.
Watson out of the shotgun, 1st and goal. Incomplete. Horrible throw. Trevor Finley saying, who decides the teams that are playing? Well, of course, we're running back the 2019 NFL playoffs. If you remember, this is wild card weekend. Bills, Texans, and of course, Titans, Patriots are coming up after that. So,
And Sean, if you wanted to see all the information about the schedule, you could head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/ATC and see all of that information.
you got it.
Oh,
No! Damn it!
And they're into the end zone.
That's at 5. How far are we in this
Mush
game?
Dundee.
Hey, well, he's got to get 2 more catches.
All right, Kramer gang. I've been waiting patiently. I haven't given out a live play now, but I think it's going to be time.
Jesus.
Let's see what this number surfaces as. I think I've been wanting to double down on this Bills team. They're the better team in this game. All right, Sean. Oh,
Yes.
it's not. Bills plus 4.5 is the updated number over at mybookie.ag. Of course, use that promo code TFT for the football tournament. Plus 160 on the money line for the Bills. Texans minus 265. I'm still not liking the numbers. I'm not seeing value. Bills plus 160 seems interesting.
Bills defense was garbage that drive. Complete garbage.
It's all right. This happens. It's the ebbs and the flows. The pendulum is swinging. It's now time. We have not seen Josh Vick do anything miraculous.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's.
And Colby can tell you with
got
5
any
minutes to
rushing
go.
yards.
5 minutes to go, Sean. They were down 15 to the New York
Oh,
Jets.
man.
that was a crazy
And he
comeback.
came
Brutal
all the way.
beat.
Came all the way back. They ended up winning by I think 15 points.
Yeah, they scored like 30 in the 4th.
It was one of the
hard to-
crazier, but it was all on the back of Josh Allen and his legs,
In his eyes.
in his eyes. Well,
Bills with the return out to the
You know what
27. That's where they'll take over.
You put the sunglasses on, dude. When did you switch back?
They've a while ago. Things have been going good with the sunglasses. I'm sticking with the sunglasses.
I don't know, man.
I'm sticking with the sun. They scored the second touchdown. I cashed a ticket with the sunglasses on. So.
No use saying you're delusional if you think Scam Newton is going to take the Pats to the Super Bowl. Again,
who said that?
Colby
said
did. I've always given Sham Newton, as I coined the phrase, a ton of crap. Oh, and the ball's loose.
Get up,
Pick it up. Scoop and score. Scoop and score. Let's go. Put it in. Put it in. Let's go, baby.
Oh
sucks.
my
Josh Allen sucks.
That's awesome for Texans -6.5. That's awesome for the second half over. And I said Houston over 13 points in the second half. That just cashed. Well, once they hit the extra point. Let's go, baby.
Jesus, just brutal. Just brutal. This Bills offense has been dog shit all game.
But coming back to Sham Newton, I mean, he's a guy for me, never gotten the most out of his talent. And he's had the crazy shoulder surgeries. If he's completely healthy, and if Bill Belichick builds his offense around him, maybe he can do a little something. Certainly, I think you would have to say he's better probably than Jarrett Stidham. We haven't seen much of Stidham.
He's definitely better Stidham. But look, and maybe I'm wrong with the Super Bowl thing because he's on a 1-year deal. But that's for a guy like Cam Newton. That's the best case scenario. It's all incentives. If you're the Patriots, why not bring him in? A guy with like everything to prove. Total incentive contract. Yeah. If he balls out, he's going to get paid. So
I mean, it's again, we called for this months ago. It's annoying, but this is a classic Belichick move. Now, I think all of the reasons why people want to say he's not going to work out are bullshit. Other than the fact of is if he's walking in the building with his tail between his legs, saying Belichick just lead me to the promised land, I think they could have a very nice season.
Is he coming in humbled and hungry? That's kind of been his issue at times, where he's been a little too cocky.
Josh McDaniels got Tebow to the playoffs and won a game. Period. Cam Newton is the ceiling of Tebow.
Matt Castle won like 10 or 11 games and they didn't make the playoffs. It wasn't his fault.
This is an interesting angle, position for Colby to be in. He's both rooting for Cam Newton is an interesting
I had a ticket
spot.
even before they got Newton. I had a ticket for them to win the AFC East.
Well, certainly you feel better with the Cam signing. Definitely. Allen back to throw.
Oh my God.
And it's intercepted. Oh my God.
Lucky that didn't go to the house.
And the Buffalo Bills and Josh Vick are unraveling here before our eyes.
What up, Mike Tackett in the place to be? My feelings are okay.
Oh my God. David Fells, turn around, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah. How did that? I mean, come on.
2nd and 10. Jesus, that could have been another one. Let's go, baby.
This is ridiculous. This game just ended in like 3 plays. The game's over. Or is it?
It's done.
And if you're looking at betting,
is it?
If you're looking at betting live, if you go to mybookie.ag and click on the Sports Sims tab, you'll see the Twitch feed that they have going, which is like an updated feed, so you can kind of see where it's at. Prude Austin nailing it. Looks like a Bills playoff game, all right. And much like when they were in Houston for the actual playoffs, up big and just figuring out a way to blow this.
9.5 is the spread, Sean. 750 on the money line. Let's go, Kramer gang. But do we do it now or later?
Watson back to throw. Bullet pass to Fuller, completes. First down at the 23.
Sean, when do I buy the money line or the spread? Is it going to go up?
Well, it'll definitely go up if Texans score here, which if they score very well at least get a field goal.
If they score a field goal, I think it's already baked into the line.
Okay.
Maybe it could even be higher. It could come down with a field goal, a touchdown. Maybe it creeps up a point or two. 10.5 now. 8-1 is the money line.
Oh my God.
There's value here. I gotta bite.
Watson hands it off to Duke Johnson Jr. Gets the outside juke move at plus 800. They're down 10.
All right, Kramer gang. Let's do a unit on plus 10.5.
Wow.
And let's do a half unit on plus 800.
So plus 800 again if you're new to gambling.
8-1, baby.
8-1. If you bet $100, you'd win $800 if the Bills pull this out. We'll see. They're certainly behind the 8 ball right now. Watson with the play action.
Great blitz pickup.
Dangerous throw. He had Fells open again.
David Johnson saved it for what could have been a sack or a fumble, man. Great blitz pickup.
Pat Lynn Chavez saying, got to get old Billy Redbush on this. Yeah, of course. Well, we have virtual Bill Burr in the studio.
Showtime, Mahomes.
Watson out of the shotgun, empty set, 3rd and 7. Plenty of time. Bullet pass.
Who is that?
And they're just picking them apart right now. That, Cooks. Of course, your buddy Brandon Cooks, Colby.
He's got 5, 6. Damn it! They can't have one more. All right, I can push. It would help if the Bills would just maybe have a long drive for once in this fucking game. I'm done. Hey guys, I love the people in the chat arguing politics. Like, you're gonna change anyone's opinion. Right?
I was swung. I changed my mind after I was in a simulated Madden game chat room.
You know, it hit me. I was doing a few nose beers, listening to these idiots call a game, and all of a sudden I got into it with someone, and they totally changed my opinion. 2nd and goal at the 1.
Sorry, zoned out. What were you guys talking about?
Perfect time to put things or put it in. I formation, heavy set. Watson under center.
There we go.
Deep handoff.
Hold him to 3, baby.
I'm almost okay with that because now it forces them to pass instead of just running a horrible like David Johnson carry one more time.
This is a massive play because 6.5 is right back alive with only a field goal, Sean. 6.5 becomes the winning. The back door becomes wide open with a touchdown.
Watson out of the shotgun. 3rd and goal from the 5.
Come on,
now he looks to run it.
Get there.
Juke
Get
move.
there. He's short.
Go. Extend the ball.
Jesus. He's got 41 yards.
41 yards. He's sitting right near that total. 4th and goal at the 1. They're not going to go for it. They're going to kick the field goal. And now they're only up 13. And I know I'm going to get laying 6.5. I'm going to get the backdoor cover by the Bills.
And the back door doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't.
All right, you want to talk politics? Let's go. Let's go. Who was the better governor in Predator? Let's go. Schwarzenegger in California, Jesse Ventura in Minnesota, or that other dude that was like wannabe Native American that was in
Jesse
in Kentucky.
Ventura just likes to ask a lot of questions. I'm okay with that. If you have questions, you should ask.
Isn't he like living in Mexico?
Off the grid. Yeah,
I love it, dude.
He's my ceiling.
I got to be honest. I got one of his books at the house. He's very entertaining.
I aspired to live off the grid 6 months out of the year. But just like
Texans
Jesse Ventura.
now extend the lead to 13 points.
I wanted to vote for Gary Coleman to become governor. It was Arnold, Gary Coleman, and Mary Carey.
Mary Carey, the porn star.
That was one of the greatest
What's
elections
happened to her
in American
political
history.
career? They recalled Gray Davis.
Dude, she should come back now. You know what I mean? She should make a run because I mean now everything's open. You know, that's why I believe like Kanye could win. You know what I mean? Not that he has my vote.
Let's focus, Colby.
Yeah.
I feel like you're getting off the mission, which is willing this Bills team to promised land.
I just always try to talk Predator.
We've seen this before. I was talking about it earlier. Josh Allen facing insurmountable odds, Sean. What could possibly happen next? The Bills defense, they've not done anything from a pick 6 perspective. I'm waiting for that to happen.
Well, and Watson has had some dangerous throws. Allen takes over, heavy formation, I formation, heavy set, I formation.
It's go time, boys. Oh no.
Jesus.
Oh
no. Zach Moss, 2 rushes, no yards to show for it.
Turnover loading, babyface says over in the Twitch chat.
And Moss had a big college in with Utah in the Sims performance, and also the last time we did Madden Mayhem. Quiet day for him.
Allen under center, hands it off again to Singletary.
This offense is complete dog shit.
They lose yards, 3rd and 13.
11 rushes for 13 yards.
Colby, your negative energy again. We had this conversation last time.
You know what, man?
You're bringing us down. Put the glasses.
It's time.
On.
It's time, man. Always bet on black.
Doubled up on the glasses. Allen out of the shotgun, 3rd and 13. Play action. Has time. Spin move.
Jesus.
Incomplete.
Perfect ball.
Were his feet in? No.
Nowhere even close.
Can we challenge that?
Nat Jones Tower saying, "Are you guys literally sitting there and doing commentary on a sim game? Scrubbing the stripes off the side of my toilet holds more entertainment value than that." Dylan responding, then why are you watching?
Yeah.
Hey, I can't bet on you scrubbing the sides of your toilet. I mean, if you want to set a line on it and my bookie has some action, maybe I will bet on that.
Pick it up.
Oh my God.
What?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
We're back.
What just happened?
Review that. No way.
No.
He was down.
No. The ball was loose early on.
Oh no. For the record,
overturn that.
I wouldn't know anything about scrubbing toilets.
Overturn this. Yes. That's what we needed, baby.
Wait,
Let's go.
What?
Bullshit.
Nat Jones Tower saying, hoping for something more, I suppose. Don't worry, I'm going. Well, what do you want? This is simulated games. Thank you for checking it out. Maybe if you stick around, you'll end up finding yourself enjoying it.
Yeah.
Colby, if you were just a little bit more good looking, this dude would be happy.
I know.
He didn't.
I'm sorry. I'm not Ben Affleck. I'm Casey.
Watson. And that could have been the play the Bills needed to get back in this game. 2nd and 10.
I can't believe that fumble that just gave me like so much hope and then just flushed down
Matt,
the toilet.
throw a $20 bet on it. Give it a chance. I think you'll find it's more enjoyable. I was also skeptical of watching a simulated video game.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Hashtag digits.
I can tell you, I'm skeptical of scrubbing my toilet.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
unless we're betting on something down the Pooh River.
David Johnson picks up a couple. 3rd and 7, big 3rd down here. And so what? Houston has 17 points in the second half. Looking good for the second half over. Just need one more touchdown. 3rd and 7. Watson out of the empty set shotgun. Back to throw. Completes it to Cooks.
No.
Short.
And he gets the first down. Give it to him.
He's short.
Give it to
Boom,
him.
There we go. Fuck you, Cooks. My bet just went down the toilet. Say,
Colby's prop just got washed.
Trade him.
Nat checking in saying, hard to check on Colby's stats. The shade hide his beautiful eyes. Colby, maybe lower the shades. Give Nat a look into the camera. Maybe we can win him back and he hangs around the ETC chat.
They're not brown. They're not blue. They're hazel.
Here's the thing. You're not swiping right on any of us. You know that. We know that. It's cool. You can stay. I got no beef.
420 saying Colby looks like a 6-year-old with the hat backwards and sunglasses. Have you seen my papa? Lost in the sportsbook.
And I did shave before that. I was like, look, I'm going to try to be classy, a little professional.
Allen out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 16. He tucks and runs, and down he goes. I think that's the biggest story right now is Allen just hasn't been able to get going running the ball.
We haven't seen Josh Vick. Maybe we need to change the name on the back of the uniform because there's no Superman coming.
He sucks, dude. He fucking sucks.
Well, I mean, his eyes are dangerously close together.
Frank Wright was a backup and came in and led them to the promised land. Perhaps
Allen 2nd and 12 from the 14.
The racist Jake Fromm.
He is, and Allen has just been not throwing the ball well. I mean, there's no other way to say it. He's just been horribly inaccurate.
Somebody said I look like Andy Milonakis.
Ooh, that's not a compliment.
I'll run with that.
I don't think that's a compliment. I wouldn't take it as a compliment.
Andy Milonakis doesn't have gray hair. Come on.
Oh,
Allen.
Oh,
I mean, I have gray hair too. Andy Milonakis looks like a child. 1st down at the 30, complete to Stephon Diggs.
Because I shaved, man. You know what I mean? Got rid of the shadow. I haven't got a haircut since March, so
it's been tough times,
Can't trust these barbers.
Allen out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. 13 left to go in the game. Back to throw. Surveys the field, checks it down to Cole Beasley, picks up a couple. 2nd and 6.
I like when they go to Diggs. I mean, he's a superior receiver. There's a mismatch out there. Allen just to keep it easy for him. Keep running these like 15-yard comebackers. He knows how to throw that. I like this. They're going to space him out. There's going to be room up the middle to run if they don't spy him.
2nd and 6 out of the shotgun. JJ Watt pressuring him. Incomplete pass.
JJ Watt is destroying this offensive line.
He's having himself a game, getting a ton of pressure. Prude Austin, did you guys see the combine video with Josh Allen running? We did. I think we posted a video of a meme that someone combined him running with Forrest from Forrest Gump, and it's a pretty amazing video. You can check that out on our Instagram. 3rd and 6. Allen out of the shotgun.
Jesus,
what? Just ferocious.
Can we get a?
He's getting in every time.
Go for this, right?
Maybe double team. No, not yet. Not yet. Let the
4th
defense
and
go to
6.
work.
Someone says I look so white. Well, I do have both lights coming at me. I think we're all.
Listen,
you know.
Well, you're also you're not a dark-skinned guy.
I am Irish.
Yeah. He is very white to live as close to the beach as he does.
Well, I get melanoma going to the ATM, dude. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh wow! Perfect. Oh yeah! Look at that.
Good punt by the Bills, pinning the Texans at their own 6. That's where Deshaun Watson will take over.
All right, Sean. Let's head over to mybookie.ag where you're going to use that promo code TFT. Bills now 10-1 plus 10.5. Jesus, 10-1. 51 is the total. Sean,
do you believe in miracles?
Gun to your head, 51 over under. Where are you going? We're at 41 right now.
I kind of say under. I don't know. I mean, I have second half over, so I still need 7 points, but
it's a lot of time left for only 10 points, in my opinion.
That's true, but you would need 11, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying you're not losing with 10.
Oh, I thought it was 51.5.
It's 51.
Yeah, I mean that's probably a good
minus
number.
Minus 105 on the over.
Yeah, all right. You talked me into it. Watson out of the shotgun on 2nd and 9.
Pick 6 right here.
From his own 6. Hands it off to Duke Johnson Jr. Jukes breaks the tackle.
He can fumble. Damn it.
What's up with this dude running like Jim Brown?
3rd and 4. Picks up 6.
Wow. All right. Sean.
Yes.
This, I dare I say this may be the game. I think if you allow Houston to drive down and score here, the game's over. So this big stop.
3rd and 4, empty set. Deshaun Watson. Jesus Christ!
Stopped themselves. I love it.
Block punt right here.
These two quarterbacks just horrifically inaccurate.
We used to at Virginia Tech. It was a big cheer, big fun chant with the block that kick, block that kick, block that kick. Block that.
I'm not rooting
kick.
For that though.
Block that kick.
Texans out to punt from their own 12.
Come on. Go after it.
Deep punt.
That was like 80-yard
beat
punt.
One man.
Jukes.
If he
can't do more than that though.
You got to beat both those guys. There was a lot of space there.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Shout out to Mike Martinez. Josh Allen is an imposter. While I agree, I also may have him on, not as high as Sean in the top 10 quarterbacks list, but I do have him in my top 10. I think his legs just in fantasy make him a difference maker. In real life, the K metric limiting factor, he's not a franchise quarterback.
Allen completes it to Devin Singletary.
All right, Sean. I think the Texans can ice the game with a stop here. The game seems to have gotten a little smarter with using clock.
If we just would have got that field goal before half.
Who's we? I'm not going to dare offend a Bills fan by saying we, but
I told you.
Allen out of the shotgun, 2nd and 3 from the 41. Completes it to Cole Beasley, and we got a flag that's going to be holding coming back.
Motherfucker.
And that was a big swing instead of a first down near midfield.
All right. He's still celebrating like an idiot. Former Cowboy.
Nat checking in again on the YouTube ATC chat room. Great looking game though. Haven't played Madden since '98. Still pull out Tecmo Super Bowl once in a while.
Hell yeah!
Colby has won regional titles in the Tecmo Super Bowl. So
I got some hardware hanging on the wall at home.
Allen deep set shotgun completes it to Nix.
Play. That was the comeback is starting. Kramer gang. Hold on. Let's see what the live number is.
Knox.
We might have to have some fun. Nope. Not gonna have fun. Not seeing a number.
Yeah, people are asking.
Are they asking about the number?
They were asking. I don't know.
Management. We need a number.
Allen out of the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 48.
Get rid of this thing.
Cole Beasley with a spin move.
Flag face mask.
That looks like a face mask.
There we go.
Oh, here we go, baby.
I'm feeling it. It's the sunglasses, man.
And here come the Bills. No one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 down to the 28.
Damn. This is a game, Sean. Even though it's 13 points, you got to be a little.
I'm sweating the 6.5. Are you kidding me? Allen empty set out of the shotgun. Checks it down again, complete to Cole Beasley. Who, if you guys wanted to, certainly some opportunity.
Here we go. We got the live. It's back to 6.5, Sean. 51 is the total. So if you had to do it again, are you laying the 6.5?
Yeah, I think so. This Texans team will pull it out.
I mean, Deshaun Watson is a winner. Big play right here, Colby.
Allen out of the shotgun, 2nd and 3 from the 21, handed off.
What kind of play call is that?
And they can't get anything going on the ground. Singletary, 12 carries, only 11 yards, 3rd and 5.
Just a cockamamie play call.
Prude Austin saying Beasley looking like Don Beebe out there.
There we go.
Don Beebe, guest on the Sports Gambling Podcast. Check him out. Guy's pretty fun interview.
Coaching some D3 football now.
It's pretty awesome.
Allen out of the shotgun, big 3rd and 5, completes it.
Which way are you running, John Brown?
That's all right. That's all right.
He gets the first down. Not much more after the catch.
And that's our game novelist, by the way. Did you read John Brown's new book?
I did. Loving it.
1st and 10 at the 15 going in.
That's like a lawyer. That's like a John Grisham thing, something like that.
John Brown in the case. Allen out of the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 15. Singletary motions out.
All right, let's do this. Big time play. Let's go, Josh. Run it in. Run it in. Oh, he's
to the end zone. Oh,
that was a great throw.
Lead it a little bit more, maybe.
No, that's all right. That was a good throw. Great defensive play.
Yeah, great play by the cornerback. Knock that down.
Who's the most famous guest on the podcast? I like to think myself, guys.
Yeah, probably Colby.
I'm going to say Bill Burr.
Yeah, definitely.
Allen under center, 2nd and 10 at the 15.
Not President Obama. Donald Trump, all the greats.
Oh my
God, nearly intercepted.
Dude, he's open though. It's just a horrible ball.
If he catches that, that's a pick 6 probably.
What about Billy Bats? He's pretty famous. Sean's not paying attention. What about Billy Bats? He's pretty famous.
Billy Bats?
What about Lenny Dykstra?
Hit the sound drop, Sean. Let's go.
The slot.
How's the slot?
Oh, Billy Bats.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
I did the Lenny Dykstra. Singletary, 3rd and 10. Almost gets it.
They're going to go for this, right?
I think they're smart enough to go for it. Sometimes these sims are stupid, but
don't be stupid.
2-score game. You got to go for it.
Don't be stupid.
It's still a 2-score game if you kick a field goal.
Don't you fucking do it. Okay, there we go.
I formation.
No. There we go.
No, this is horrible.
4th and 2.
What do they do? They're like pump block. They're running against pump block.
And they blow it up. Why would JJ Watt with a leaping he looked like almost in a musical when someone prances on the scene.
Dude, the running game's been trash all day. Why trust it right here?
Against punt block.
Go play action.
That was trash.
Bills blowing it.
But now
4th and 2.
I feel like there's a better chance of the backdoor, worse chance of the Bills winning the game.
Certainly. Watson out of the I formation. 1st and 10 at the 8. Hand it off up the gut. Nothing there.
Just kick him. When he gets down there, just give him a kick.
47.5 now the total, Sean. Pretty big adjustment. We're still, what are we at? Still at 41.
You peer pressured me into that over, Kramer.
The live number at 10.5 still.
Controller batteries are low, Ryan. Watson under center, play action, has time. Go deep. Ooh, Fells gets his feet in.
Only one.
Both feet in, complete down to the 30.
Damn it.
Huge grab.
I need more whiskey.
No more whiskey.
We need a refill.
For the second game.
Save for the second game. Good second game coming up. Titans Patriots.
And that number's down to 3.5, Sean. Little movement there.
Moved from 4.5.
There we go, Jerry Hughes.
And David Johnson, why is he part of the game plan? 20 carries, 47 yards. Jesus Christ.
Bills now plus 2,000, Sean. 20-1 you can bet on the Bills right now to win this game.
So if I bet $100 over at mybookie.ag, promo code TFT, and the Bills somehow win this game,
give me another half unit.
You would win $2,000.
I mean, it's not that crazy. You can get a pick
We've
six.
seen some crazy comebacks. Screenplay.
Oh no!
And David Johnson has room to run and blockers. God, he's so fucking slow. Unhook the trailer.
He's got the piano on his back.
He looks like those guys running with the parachute tied to their back.
I'm just glad to see his screen work after those college football sims.
We've seen magic before. Bills have it. They're not dead.
No, they're not.
Pick 6 loading.
3rd and 3. Watson out of the shotgun from their own 37. Back to throw. Deep down the middle. Jesus. Completes into Bills territory. Brandon Cooks having himself a game. After Colby said to take the under.
Oh man, I'm dead.
Look, Dundee might have some problems here. I need at least a touchdown here, right?
Dundee needs a payday loan.
Dundee might be the land on unders getting a little hectic here.
You gotta get some free play, you know.
Watson under center, I formation, play action,
pick 6.
And now he looks to run. Don't go down.
He's gonna hit that over. Down. He hit that over.
No, Colby. He needs 52.5. He's got 47 right now.
Did we confirm that? I thought it was Allen that was 52.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure it's 52
Watson was like 40.
Whoa.
No. I'm almost
Allen
positive
was
52.5.
Allen was 42. I know
2nd
that
and 4
because I advise people not to look at that and look at the over 1.5 passing touchdowns. The game's over now, Sean. We should just turn it off.
No,
I like what you're doing there.
There's a lot of prop bets.
Jesus.
David Johnson with a huge hole up the middle.
And shout out to the chat. Who's got something they're sweating right now? Because I might just turn this game off.
I mean, the 20 over 23.5 for the second half seems so easy. I already hit the over Houston 13, but 23.5 still need one more touchdown, and it can't be from the Bills or that screws my Houston minus 6.5.
Was it 14-10?
Yes.
God damn it. Bills really do know how to lose.
Watson under center. And David Johnson with another big hole.
You know they're gonna run, you fucking assholes. All right, you know that they're gonna run.
They're giving up. We got an under 42. We got an under 47. Those are sweat.
Why did I bet on the Bills?
Under 42 is about to get a lucky break.
Bills can't even win.
Calmly smoke 420. ATC really showing this crap. Come on.
It's smoking my weed.
Shout out to you, Calmly Smoke 420. It's pretty fun when you actually have a bet on it. Stick around for the late game. I think you'll enjoy it. Smoke a little of your weed.
No, see what he's doing there. That's what people in the chat do, Sean. They try to troll you because they're having so much fun.
Exactly. Watson under center. Play action. 2nd and 2. Checks it down. He lost yards on that catch. Bills called a timeout.
We're not dead yet, Colby.
How long of a field goal would this be?
Pretty long.
Brandon Lee in the YouTube ATC. What are you sitting on? He's saying can't let them score. So
love you in the crow, dude.
Well, I know there's a couple people. Shout out to my plums. He's got under 42.
So there's probably some people sitting, and I think the total for the game was 44.5. So probably some under bettors sweating right now. Watson under center from the I formation. Play action. They're throwing on 3rd and 3. No, go down. God damn it.
Oh, and a face mask.
Does that still count then for his rushing yards? I think it does.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Dude, the Bills are trash.
Bills are trash.
You should have slid.
Wow. So I got my prop right. You're welcome.
I may have gotten my, no, I think if he runs, they still give him the yardage. We'll see when the official scored.
I just got a news break that Robbie Anderson has multiple negative tweets against the New York Jets organization.
Oh,
nice.
No.
Perfect.
Well, he's in Carolina right now, right?
Yeah.
Hey, well, he's a lot like you, Colby.
Yeah, it's tough. You
multiple
end up being
negative
bitter.
tweets against the.
It's true. Because you hate what they do so much. It's at some point you just got to tweet about it.
Jay McCarthy checking in. Party on.
Jenny McCarthy.
Jay McCarthy. Party on, Wayne. Texans at the 1 yard line, 2nd and goal. This could swing a lot of bets here on the total. Hit play action.
Oh, there we go.
And down he goes.
That should
help.
And
the Bills use it the last time out. And they may not score again here because this is going to get interesting.
Under 42 might have just gotten a
That's a huge break for under 42, although they probably will still kick the field goal. Yeah, because I don't think they can run things out.
What's going on here? Okay. Throw the ball. Throw it here. Have some cojones. Okay. Just
David Johnson to the end zone. And that'll do it. Second half over.
Poor guy. I mean,
cash that. Ka-ching.
I mean,
poor guys.
Horrible defense.
Imagine having an under bet. You just got boned.
Jesus.
Just boned.
Yeah, if you had the under
for 2 to rub it in.
Oh my God. Watson under center. Back to throw.
Oh, there's open players everywhere.
What's he gonna do?
What's he doing? I have
and
no
down
idea.
he goes.
Yeah.
All right.
33-14. Oh man, did you see that? He grabbed for him.
It's getting chippy.
It is.
Well, I mean, and this tells us nothing about the matchups next round. It's all about if the Titans advance, they would face the Ravens. If the Patriots advance, they will face the Chiefs. So basically, the winner of this game, the Texans, they're gonna have to sit and wait for the late game to see who they face in the divisional round of the redo playoffs, the run back playoffs.
And once again, shout out to the Brat Stop, airing the games at the Brat Stop. So if you're in the Kenosha, Wisconsin area, head over to the Brat Stop, grab a brat, grab a beer. Of course, they got prime rib on the weekends, cheese curds, hashtag more than just brats.
I mean, what's more American than hanging out at the Brat Stop the day before the 4th of July?
Oh man,
you know.
Here and they're broadcasting it out on the Watch Live Football. That's awesome.
Really?
They're the best.
Yes, exactly.
I love that place.
Yeah.
And they got our schedule up there and everything. Dude, God bless you, Brat Stop. You know we're coming as soon as we're legally allowed to enter the state of Wisconsin. Late game. When will that actually kick off? Probably like 7:15 West Coast time.
We've changed the time to 7:15. We'll see when this game ends.
Perfect.
Nice.
Singletary with the completion.
Makes a lot of sense to throw a 2-yard pass.
I think there's a chance we could see a comeback here. So,
and of course you're going to see Cam Newton making his debut in a New England Patriots jersey, squaring off against the Tennessee Titans in New England.
Who gets first pick here, Sean? Do you care on this one?
Well, I had Texans, so I think I get first pick for the next game, right?
Dude.
I gave you. That was in regards to the Saints. So I got Kramer. You're about to be down 3 units once again. I'll let you pick.
No, you can have the pick. I'll take the pick on the second game tomorrow.
All right.
Wait,
well,
no, it's the Eagles.
We're not
There's
going.
No pick.
We're not going tomorrow, Kramer.
Sorry, you're right. Tuesday.
Tuesday is the next day. We'll be streaming games. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/ATC for all the info. Allen out of the shotgun play action, completes it underneath to Knox.
Wait, can I cover my plus 10.5? Any way to backdoor that, Sean? No.
Someone, Dre Day or Dre Boy or whatever, saying it's rigged, Kramer.
No, it wouldn't be a sim without people yelling at it for being rigged.
Dre Day loves to talk about how it's rigged. All right, let's see it. Let's get some garbage.
Allen out of the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 47. Dangerous throw, and that's another pick.
Perfect ball.
That's another pick.
That's it. It's over.
Roby had 2 interceptions.
Put me out of my misery.
Yeah, just trash. Fucking hot trash.
Texans second half over 13. Over 23.5 for the second half. Oh no, wait, did I not hit that? Cause they missed oh my God, I missed the second half over. God damn it. I didn't realize that cause the Bills didn't score any points. Jesus fucking Christ.
I blame my loss.
This is so much like
you got it. It was 14-10.
Yeah. And the second half.
23.
Was 23.5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God damn it. They just needed to hit that extra point. In my head, I had already counted it.
That's really bad.
But stay tuned for the late game. We're going to see Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
Defensive player of the game. We like that.
I mean,
with the defensive touchdown.
That was huge. That was absolutely huge.
33-14 is the final in Houston. Deshaun Watson and the boys, they're going to wait around and see who they get next. As the fan, Sean, what do you want to see? Houston versus?
Well, I like the storyline of the New England-led Cam Newton Patriots, but I think I'm going to be on the Tennessee Titans. Give me the Tennessee Titans and the points against you, Kramer. What is what's the spread for this next game?
So by saying you like Tennessee, that means they're going to take on. Like I'm saying, I was asking you who you think Houston is going to take on. Who do you want to see Houston face in the next round? Is it Kansas City? Is it Baltimore?
Oh yeah, that's right. I like a Houston KC. Keep it real, like the real playoffs last year.
And for those over on the Twitch feeds, Periscope, one feed tonight. We're not disconnecting, so we'll stay with you all night long. You get to see Sean and Colby, no breaks.
Oh,
we got the catheters in. We're ready. Well, we got to see the props. What were the big props everyone was hitting?
Walk through the props.
Yeah, go to those rushing yards. He beat it, right? 55.
You know, we are we're pretty disrespectful to David Johnson because he's that's a good day.
He got going a little bit in the
volume day, but a good day.
Colts 03 baller. Yes, the Pats do have Cam Newton updated rosters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Oh man, your Cooks prop, that was trash.
Kramer, you nailed your prop.
I nailed it early.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Wow, Cooks led the game in receptions, Colby.
Fucking trash. I quit. You know what it is I got introduced as database. Maybe you're right.
What is Cam's rating? That's a good question. We can check. After we get done showing the stats here. I got to imagine he's somewhere
Sean,
in the 80s.
Can you grab me a whatever beer you're working with there?
Nose beers, baby.
Yeah, nose beers. I'll take whatever.
And you know, we saw this a lot in Madden Mayhem. A defensive player of the game for the pick six or fumble pickup, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, the Bills. I mean, that fumble on the punt. If they had gotten that for a touchdown, that would have flipped that game. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
All right.
That was a fun game. A lot of crazy wild plays, and especially fun if you're taking Ryan's 2 units, which I just did because I had Houston laying 6.5.
Sean loves to handle my units. All right, what do we do next?
Long Cox.
Let's queue up the next game, Kramer. Get the lineup going, and we'll talk about some of the spread.
My bookie Madden. It's an 80. Cam's rating. My bookie Madden. Let me know if we're good to exit this game. If all the player props are are calculated and graded.
Madden 420 wants to know when the next game's starting.
The start time is 7:15 right now. I assume if my bookie Madden can tell us if that time works for them, that's when the game's going to start.
Pru Dawson saying, "Where's the claws at, boys? We don't have any White Claws in the studio. I know Kramer's dabbled with the seltzer, but I'm a whiskey first guy. Occasionally getting a little beer going.
If I go for claws, they're bear claws. All right."
Chris Farley, I used to grab bear claws 2 at a time and get them lodged. God bless that man.
Classic.
I miss Chris Farley. He was funny.
Rest in peace.
Pru Dawson, better career when it's all said and done, Mahomes or Lamar Jackson? I'm going Patty Mahomes.
I'll go Mahomes.
As much as Lamar Jackson had an awesome season and looked great, the running quarterbacks, they just don't have longevity.
Well, Jeff Blake, remember he was on the show and he told us that you can get away with some of this stuff at a certain age, but then once 28, 29, 30 hits, you got to be a master at your mechanics.
Footwork matters. Yeah, he was talking shit about Mahomes. Said he wanted to get his hands on Mahomes. He's got shitty footwork.
Can you stay on passing props for a little bit, Kramer?
Yeah.
People got some action on these things.
We can do all of this.
And of course, perfect time. Head over to MyBookie. Get involved on the late game. Use that promo code TFT, and you get a sweet deposit bonus. I think it's 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. Highly recommend deposit and withdrawing with Bitcoin. If you need to figure that out, just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com. Search Bitcoin. We can help you guys figure out how to deposit and withdraw. Play when you get paid over at mybookie.ag. Promo code TFT.
Again, we're not cutting out tonight. We'll be here through what are we saying? 7:17 kickoff.
Sounds about right.
I just did what the big networks like to do. 7:15 no good. 7:17. I like the way that rings. All right, I gotta piss.
All right.
Shout out to the chat. I'm gonna stand while I pee.
Kramer does not have his.
He's gonna stand while he pees.
Doesn't have his catheter.
That's gonna pay out because after that coleslaw sandwich talk, there were heavy odds against that.
Colby, what do you like in the late game?
I'm excited to see Cam. I mean, look, the Patriots defense has been good in these things. It's really been Hoyer and Stidham that have been trash.
We did a bonus simulation game last night, or maybe it was 2 nights ago. They all kind of run together right now. But
was he good?
No, he was pretty. He was kind of inaccurate. I think he ended up throwing like 3 interceptions against the Jaguars.
Well, that's Minshew mania.
But it was a crazy game because the Jags were up 25-10 in New England. and then Cam led them on a pretty epic comeback, coming back, ties the game 25-25, and then they end up losing in overtime. So it was a very exciting game, but his interceptions early definitely cost them.
But Tannehill was no like amazing quarterback. I mean, really, Derrick Henry's the piece that keeps that offense moving. I remember the in Madden Mayhem we had them. They took an early exit to the Colts.
Yeah, and Tennessee, I think they're a decent team. They're probably better in real life, or at least this past real life, than they are in these sims.
Agreed.
And they haven't really. I don't think Henry's rating really reflects it. And Tannehill was kind of playing out of his mind. I think it was more so he finally wasn't being coached by Adam Gase, and they put him in a good position. But
but even in the Sims though, man, it didn't Minshew. We watched Minshew beat Tannehill one game too. I think it came down to overtime. I think Fournette had like a 80-yard touchdown in that game. But I have not been truly too impressed with the Titans in this game.
Yeah, Joey Mega Millions wanted to check in on the score for the early game, 33-14. That was the final. And Bills are up 14-10 at halftime, and then got boat raced in the second half.
Classic Bills, man.
Classic Bills Mafia.
Well, Kramer, who you on this next one? Or can we reveal that yet, or we gotta wait?
Yeah, I'm on the other side of Sean. I'm on Cam Newton. Feel like a new man. All right, do we need to show anything else? What do people want to see?
And you can still bet on the props for whoever to win the football tournament. So there's those future bets still available.
My confidence pool is surely dead. I think I gave the Bills a 7.
Yeah, I thought Bills would make a little bit of a run too. I definitely would have picked them had I gotten first choice. Titans right now +3.5. That's what will lock it in. Kramer in New England. Any thoughts on the total? Total sitting at 46.
I mean, if I got to make a pick, this Pats defense tends to show up. I don't know if now is the time to stand out on the Ryan Tannehill is going to show out island. Again, it's going to come down to the defensive special teams action. I think if this gets over, gun to my head, I'm leaning under. What was the number?
40. Sorry, I looked at the wrong one there. 46 is the total.
So it's up because it opened at 44.5.
And what any sort of prop bets either of you gentlemen like? I'm gonna start first. I'll go Cam Newton passing yards under 235 and a half.
Oh, you're going under. See, that's a bet. You want to do another unit on that?
Yeah, I'm on the over on that.
Actually,
Sean, you want to do a unit?
No, I'm rethinking that. Hold on.
Wow. See, look at this guy.
Well, because I remembered how I'm remembering his performance last game, and he was throwing it a lot to the running backs. Got some easy completions. Cam Newton passing touchdowns set at 1.5.
Sean,
that's interesting.
Based on the fact that they're still grading props, I'm going to say maybe the start time is going to be closer to 7:20.
Okay. What do you think about Sony Michel rushing yards 64.5? Feels a bit high.
It feels a lot high.
Yeah, I'm on the under on that.
We haven't seen a lot of the Titans. Candidly, they were one and done.
No, we saw them lose twice. They lost to Minshew once.
Okay.
Yeah.
But even those 2 games, not memorable. And as I look through this prop sheet, I mean, I think sure, Cam is a fun bet because that's an awfully low passing total. But I think the area that I would really look to attack is we see him. He's shown out in these games in a big way, and that's Mohamed Sanu.
Yeah.
Yes, played good. Yeah, I'm looking at the props
57 and a half yards. That might be an area for me to attack. It seems like on the other side of that coin, Edelman 7 receptions. Are you kidding me?
That's high.
He's never involved.
Yeah.
And you're paying for it with the juice under 7 -125.
And the last little thing I'll throw out, because of the way the Patriots play defense, Ryan Tannehill over 9.5 rushing yards is awfully intriguing.
I'm seeing it at 11.5.
Oh,
maybe
11?
it's just updated though.
You might have a more updated number. So what did I just throw out? But Sanu over 57.5. Edelman under now 6, and I moved the market. Are you kidding me?
You're moving numbers right here in front
under
of us.
7, take the 6.5 receptions, and then Tannehill over 9.5 rushing yards.
You know what? I'm doing it. Ryan Tannehill passing touchdowns over 1.5. Give that to me all day.
Thank you.
That's my lock for my prop. Colby, what prop do you like?
I'm actually trying to locate them on the mobile app right now because I am having a hard time. But I can tell you that I would take the Cam Newton in the over from what you mentioned.
There you go. 235
and a half.
35 and a half now. Wow.
What else are we looking at? Can you read through some more if you don't mind. If you don't mind just going through that.
What do you want? Give me a player, anything.
Derrick Henry rushing yards, 88 and a half. Sony Michel rushing yards, 64 and a half.
I'd go under Michel. I like that play. What about receptions? Do they have?
Well, and I like the Titans, but Corey Davis, I would go under 5.5 receptions. That seems way too high. He doesn't get involved that much.
Sean, it just moved to 4. Moved to 4 plus 140. And if you're looking for the props, Joey Mega Millions is over on Twitch. If you just head over to the Sim Sport Simulation category and then choose Madden NFL odds and choose Madden 20 Sim lines, they're all right there underneath the game.
If he's on mobile, maybe that's why he's.
Are you having trouble?
I was having a hard time finding it. Earlier today it was easy.
Colby also, the database needs an upgrade.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
These are all things.
I got the odds. I just don't have.
If you see the player props, you just have to keep scrolling down. You think you're going past the other game, but they're taking you to the player props.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And make sure you give us a follow on Twitter, Instagram at Sports Gambling Podcast on Instagram, at Gambling Podcast on Twitter. Recommend tweeting about the big tournament. Hashtag it TFT. Kramer, we got to give away some free play in this next game.
All right, I'm down.
What do you want to make it?
I think we just freestyle, Sean.
All right,
let's freestyle.
So yeah, stay tuned. We'll be giving away some $25 free plays during the game, during the action, which is about to kick off. Let us know what you're on.
They're still grading the player props from the first game. That's what we're looking at right now. Stats. David Johnson,
74 rushing yards.
Dude, he actually had a decent game for the amount of shit talk.
3.2 per carry isn't amazing, and he did fumble. So,
I mean, compared to I would take that on the Bills in a heartbeat. Bills had like 10 yards rushing. I feel like.
Kramer, can we see Stephon Diggs passing information? There you go. He had himself a game, 5 for 116. A lot of that was that deep pass, but they really couldn't take enough advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, Allen struggled the whole game. That offensive line got killed, I think, by that D line. Allen couldn't even run the ball.
People are still waiting to get paid, Sean.
Hey.
The chat's raging. People are fired up.
They want to see Diggs' stat line. If you can go to that.
Pay attention, Colby. I already did that, but I'll do it again.
It's 5 for 116.
That's a hell of a game.
That is a great game.
It's a tough losing effort.
Well, a lot of that was on that one big play.
Listen, we're waiting for management to tell us to move on. I'm bulletproof right now. You can fire your words at me. I dare you.
Everyone wants to,
You want the player props? Then we got to grade the player props.
Kramer, a lot of people are wondering about the fit between Cam Newton and Bill Belichick. Will it work? Will it make sense?
Yeah.
Just doing a little digging.
They're very strange people. I think it's going to work well.
They're quirky. They don't work well with the media. Two things they have in common. Another thing, doing a little bit of research. Both have destroyed a tablet or laptop in their life. Bill Belichick, of course, smashed his Microsoft Surface tablet on the sideline, and Cam Newton, after he stole a fellow student's laptop in college, threw it out the window while he was at Florida, destroying the laptop.
Wait. So he stole it. Did it go home, or did he just say, "Hey, dude," and just threw it out the window?
It's unclear.
That's a power play. That is a.
I'm guessing he took it from whoever he was stealing it from and said "Fuck you," and threw his laptop out the window.
Is my bookie Madden saying we are good to move forward?
I can appreciate that play.
confirm we are good to move on to the next game?
Norseman 518 wanting to know what I think about the first half totals. Let me take a look here, see what we're cooking with.
I feel like if you're playing first half totals, you're going under.
Yeah, generally these games have started off.
All right, we're okay to move on to the next game, Sean.
Like it?
It's all been put onto tape.
There we go.
Yeah, I would definitely go under first half. These games tend to be more score, a little bit more scoring in the second half.
I can't do it.
Cam wasn't at Florida.
No,
Yeah,
he went to Florida. He was he backed up Tebow.
Yeah, he was the backup to Tebow.
Yeah, really? What
then got kicked out for stealing laptops.
How young are you that you're not aware of that?
And you call yourself a brazen Gator fan? Come on, dude.
And what's classic is at the time, Dan Mullen, who's now the current Florida head coach, he went to Urban Meyer prior to the season starting and being after spring ball and saying, "Dude, Cam Newton's way better than Tebow." And Urban Meyer's like, "I'm starting Tebow. We've won this many games with him. I'm not putting in Cam over Tebow."
Well, and I mean, was he wrong?
No.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Tebow was awesome in college,
but so did Cam.
Oh yeah.
Do we want to mess with the outfits?
One's better than the other, though.
Colby, do we want to mess with the outfits?
Let's go retro. Let's go. I know Sean doesn't like them, but I vote for 80s. The old helmet.
There you go. Throw those things on.
That's beautiful.
This is what you want to see?
Back. Please bring those back.
Is this what you want to see?
I like the gray face mask.
Ooh, gray's pretty fire.
Colby wants the old ones.
Ooh, this is what you want, right?
I just don't like any of that. I mean, to me, they went like way over that. Like that's the way they should have them. Yeah, that
Colby likes it. That's Tecmo Super Bowl.
Okay,
that's close to his heart.
Well, dude, and if you go back to like the 70s, that guy with the spike or like hiking the ball, he was like had a vicious face. They changed the face over the years because our society kept getting soft shot. But those uniforms in general, just hiking the ball, it's great.
Who are they playing? The Titans.
Oh, can you go with Oilers? Can they do the Oilers in this?
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, those aren't bad. I mean, I just don't like the sides. That's horrible.
That is horrible. That's not bad.
I just don't like the sides.
That's
horrible. They have one of the worst uniforms in the NFL.
Hashtag
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's not great.
There you go. I like the white helmets.
Then they'll both have white helmets.
Don't do that.
That might be weird.
All right, we're figuring out the.
They don't let you do Oilers, do they?
The uniforms here.
The outfits, Sean.
Outfits.
They have a lot of options. I'm pretty. Oh, here we go. What do we? Oh,
that's beautiful right there.
They can't wear blue.
What do you mean? The other helmets are white.
There we go. They have to be
white.
All right.
Are we good with this?
AFL anniversary away. Let's do it. Let's get it going.
All right.
And by the way, Nick, I'm Stranger Things all day.
Wow, talk about an out of context comedy comment. And of course, we are accepting the fact that we are not controlling either one of these teams, Sean. Let's go to
let the Sims do their thing.
Random weather. We are ready. Is everyone ready? Does everyone have their nose beers? Everyone got their bets in.
Crack it open. Let's do it.
Colby's got his shades on. Are we on the same side again, Colby?
I'm on the Patriots.
Oh
man.
no.
Let's get a $25 free play going for everyone sitting through the halftime pregame show, whatever pregame,
right, what are we
postgame show. $25 free play. Send in a photo of your setup for this football tournament. Best setup wins a $25 free play over at mybookie.ag. Promo code TFT. Just send out a tweet, hashtag it TFT. Tag us at Gambling Podcast. Send out a tweet. Tag us at Gambling Podcast on Twitter, and best one will win a $25 free play over at mybookie.ag. Promo code TFT.
Best man wins.
Hell like yeah, that. Sean. So let's recap. 2-unit bet. What's the closing line? 4.
Last I saw it was 3.5.
Okay. So 3.5.
Oh, maybe it's 4. Hold on.
I was trying to give you a bone.
I'll take 4.
Jesus Christ. You see this guy?
I'm an honest man.
He's got to be right.
I
got to be right.
I wasn't logged in, Kramer.
Yeah. To be honest, nothing's working on my computer right now. So we'll see. And then I think, I said
4. Lock it in at 4.
Sean, what's the total right now?
46.
46. Give me the Patriots team total.
Ooh. Okay. Over.
What is it?
It's 24.
Yeah.
So that's high scoring.
No, it's not. Kramer gang over 24 on the Pats. Over 24 for another 2 units.
I like that. I'm going to back you on that.
Again, send in a photo of your setup for the football tournament. Hashtag it TFT at Gambling Podcast. Best setup wins a $25 free play over at mybookie.ag. Big shout out to All Things Comedy. Let's do it, Kramer. Let's get this game going.
Oh, management said 2 more minutes. 7:25 official kick. People are just demanding their money. They won a lot of money on the first game, I guess.
Well, that's good for the listeners.
We were the idiots over here. Me and Pick Dundee on the Bills.
Yeah, what were you guys thinking?
Cam is. You addressed me as Jantabase. That's what
that was it. I agree. That was it.
On, man.
Management is in the crosshairs, Sean. They are in the. We are bulletproof over here.
Oh no! What's happening? The drones are firing left and right. Should be a good game. I mean, you get two decent AFC teams. Of course, Logan Ryan, I think had the interception, the pick 6 to end it in the real game.
Oh
yeah.
Isn't that great that was the last throw that Brady ever threw at a Patriots uniform?
This is a fun little nugget. Ryan Tannehill, of course, played receiver in college for a little bit and then switched to quarterback. Ryan Tannehill planned on becoming an orthopedic surgeon if football hadn't worked out for him. Pretty ambitious.
Yeah.
Those are your two options: either professional football player or orthopedic surgeon.
Wasn't he unaware of the teams that were in his division when he entered the NFL, or was it which direction the sun set?
Well, that was Jared Goff with the sunset, but I think Tannehill was unaware of the division, the teams in his division.
And thank you for reminding me, X Dog. Kramer gang has also got a unit on over 230. What was the Cam? 235 passing yards.
I took that too, man. I mean, we're just on everything, dude.
Oh well, I also threw out Tannehill over 9.5. I also threw out who was the receiver? Oh, Edelman under 7. And what was the last one? Sanu over 57.5 yards.
Didn't you take the run under too?
No run unders. All right, are we good, management?
Colby Stevie Wonder dad.
I'm ready to get going. I got Sean 2, 4, 6, 8 units. Wow. 8 units on this game. Oh my God. I'm going full degen. Is it okay if I might have to bring out the cushy dreams?
Yeah, you got to, man.
Is that acceptable?
Because that's good luck too, man.
Let's get it going, Kramer.
Dreams. We're good. Let's do it.
Richard Sherman. You remember him from the guy who couldn't cover people in the Super Bowl?
Well, yeah. Talk about a systems type player.
Oh, wow. He played pretty well in San Francisco.
Still, it's the same system. He's not on the level of.
But you know how you beat Richard Sherman? You take him over the top. He's old. He's slow. He went to that private school, Stanford.
And we're coming to you live from Gillette Stadium. This is the football tournament presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast. MyBookie.ag, promo code TFT and ATC, aka All Things Comedy. The Patriots, led by Cameron Newton, will take over at their own 25. 1st and 10. Cam motions out of the shotgun.
Honestly,
these uniforms beautiful.
We play action. Over the middle.
That's what I'm talking about for my over. Whoa. He's still up, right? Okay.
23 yards right there. Sanu getting involved early. Or sorry, that's Marquise Lee.
Oh no.
He was the guy to play in player props.
He wasn't either. I don't even think they had a player prop. Sean, I will say we might have outdone ourselves. This could be the nicest looking uniform combo we've ever.
Kramer, the drip is off the charts.
Massive amounts of drip going on at Gillette Stadium right now.
KM out of the shotgun. 1st and 10, spin move, completes it. Again, Marquise Lee, he's his guy.
This pass game, 2 for 30. Don't even run a running play. Let's go straight down the field, put it in the end zone. Those beautiful helmets.
And shout out to Coke Dog for trying to plug a TikTok video in Twitch.
You're blowing people's minds.
What are you doing on TikTok? It's just kids, bro.
Cam Newton out of the shotgun, 2nd and 3. They're on the move here early. Completes it underneath.
That's a first, right?
To the tight end, Lacoste.
There we go.
And that's a 1st down for your New England Patriots.
Two reasons you're using TikTok. Either you're a spy for the country of China, or you're into kids, right?
Well, China's using that to steal your facial recognition. So enjoy helping China.
Once your data enters China, everyone has it.
Newton out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 42. They hand it off. Not much there for James White.
No need to run the ball. They can't stop our passing attack.
Only picks up 1. Second and 9.
Bill
Patriots
Belichick
at the 41.
Bill Belichick is looking just like he's been hanging out at the beach a bit too much. Maybe a little meth sprinkled in there.
Well, his son is right there. I feel like
that mullet, man.
That mullet. He's probably like, hey, Dad, try some of this.
Cam under center, 2nd and 9. Checks it down underneath to Edelman. Near the first down. Still time. Send in a photo of your setup. Tweet it out. Tag us at Gambling Podcast on Twitter. And we will pick a winner here shortly.
Better son, Gruden or Belichick?
No,
Deuce Gruden is better.
Deuce Gruden is the greatest character.
Right?
Yeah, shout out to Deuce Gruden. We need to get him on the podcast.
Dude's too ripped. He's yoked out of pre-workout.
Terrible play call.
Hand it off to James White. Picks up nothing. Loses 1.
Yeah.
4th and 4. And Patriots, will they attempt a 53-yarder here? Most likely.
Yeah, right.
They got one of the best kickers in the game.
That helmet, it's just so good.
The detail on the helmet. Too bad they don't have that kind of detail in franchise mode. See what I did there, Colby?
You're getting people fired up.
Oh,
it's blocked.
Damn it.
They block it. Titans pick it up.
Damn it.
Do they? And he's, my God, they had a chance for a scoop and score.
We're not on the right side of the special teams luck today, Colby.
Gosh, man.
Wow.
Just why were they running the ball there? Just throw the ball.
Tannehill under center, hands it off to the beast, Derrick Henry. That guy, you don't want to let that guy get going. If he gets momentum, he gets hot. It's going to be a long day in New England. Just look at Derrick Henry.
I'm hungry.
Somebody had a
somebody had a stoner line.
Somebody had a tweet like, if they make Jackass 3 and one of the things isn't trying to tackle Derrick Henry, what's the point?
Yeah.
Play action by Tannehill on 2nd and inches, completes it over the middle.
That Corey Davis too? Damn it.
Horrible start for the player props on the database. I'm still liking my Tannehill over 1.5 passing touchdowns. One could be loading here.
I like this off-white.
Whoa. What's happening here?
I don't know.
Is that supposed to be a dick?
I don't know.
Drone strike.
Yeah, hit the drone strike. Someone's blowing up the chat.
Tannehill out of the shotgun, bubble screen.
Davis again.
Oh, and he breaks the tackle.
He's just he's already over the props, right?
Well, Colby, you may get a break. They may grade that as a rush. No, they graded that as a pass.
Oh man,
I was hoping you get the pass there. He's had 2 catches for 42 yards.
I cannot ever be addressed as the database first, and in Sims at least on the podcast.
Sorry, pick Dundee.
I know, but it's too late. The damage is done.
And this is not a good start for Cam Newton. Oh, hit him!
There we
Tannehill,
go.
Down he goes.
I like that.
That's fine.
The way he threw him to the ground though was like it had a little "fuck you" behind it.
In the words of Chris Berman, Patrick Wang Chung.
Oh wow!
2nd and goal from the 4. That's fine. I'll take the sack there. Sets up a passing touchdown for my man Ryan Tannehill. 2nd and goal at the 4. Tannehill under center, split eye. Back to throw.
Hey, check out that Kramer.
And down he goes again. Jesus Christ. 3rd and goal. Again, still time. I'll give you a couple more minutes. Send in a tweet of your setup, tag at Gambling Podcast. Tannehill out of the shotgun, 3rd and goal.
He can fumble, Sean.
Pump fake, has time. Plenty of time.
He can fumble. Interception. Oh,
throws it away out of the end zone. He had a guy open too. I would have liked to see him fire that pigskin.
Does he still have that really hot wife, or is she left again?
I think they're still together.
Probably stayed because of that $100 million contract.
Best case scenario, Colby.
Yeah.
We now do we pay back with a block of our own?
I mean, we should. We're at home. I feel like we're the better special teams.
It's up and it's good. Tennessee scores first. Out to a nice 3-0 lead here early in New England. Shout out to Abel _631. Congratulations. It's got 2 screen experience going.
Are they both us?
And some Jim Beam. Yeah, he's got a watching screen and a betting screen.
I haven't gone Jim Beam in a long time, but shout out to Old Faithful.
That's shout out to Dre Day over in the Twitch chat for calling me trash.
Nice, nice. Hey, next time please include me in there too.
I mean, look, sim gods. Not everyone's gonna love you. I'm cool with that. 80-20 rule. 80% of the world is stupid.
Kramer, you still pick these awesome uniforms, so how can you be trash?
Outfits, please.
Yeah.
This off-white gray is just fire.
Apparel, yeah.
The more I look at it, the more I love it.
Straight fire. Tennessee off to a good start.
And Tennessee scored first. That was the underdog.
And of course, if you're new to the stream or the podcast, whenever we're talking Patriots, this is our favorite sound drop.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
One of the greatest viral videos of all time.
I can delete that. That's got to be.
It's
up
also
there, right?
one, and the Patriots just lost a 3rd round pick because of Spygate 2.0.
Yeah,
I can delete this right here.
The Patriots, look, the Patriots fans that feel like ESPN and the NFL are out to get them are out of their mind.
Oh,
Newton
dude.
play action, 1st and 10.
Kraft
Deep down the sideline, completes.
Kraft is the guy that put Goodell on. Remember when everyone thought they hated each other? And then
hold on, Colby. Let me celebrate this. Mohamed Sanu with a big catch. How many yards was that?
It's got to be 40 yards. That's
50.
A good ball.
No, that's 40. Probably 30 yards right there. I got over 57.5. My props are looking mint right now.
It's a fire start to your props, Kramer. Newton under center, 1st and 10 from the 43. Hard count. Hands off to Sony Michel. Nothing there for Michel.
But remember when everyone thought they were like enemies, and then like the Rams had moved to LA. It was the first game in LA, and they like panned to a press box, and you just see Kraft and Goodell just sitting there, like looks like they both got a cocktail in their hand, laughing, telling jokes.
Wow. Who's
Count Hasselhoff, the coach of the Tennessee Titans?
Who's cutting that guy's hair?
Willing to cut off his dick for a Super Bowl.
That was one of the greatest quotes of all time. Newton completes it to Lacoste in stride down to the 22.
I am so on fire right now. I feel like it's the Super Bowl. I got all these props in my pocket, Sean.
Newton 6 for 6. He's off to a great start.
The cut off the dick for a Super Bowl angle is actually highly underrated. If you look at John Bobbitt, he became a porn star. So you win a Super Bowl, then you go be a porn star.
Call me.
Right?
Newton under center, 1st and 10.
What kind of fucking horse trading are you doing?
Back to throw. Completes it wide open to the tight end.
Get in there.
And he's in the end zone.
Boom. Let's go. Let's go.
Who is that? Keller Winslow Jr. or is he still at target?
Pay this man his money. Let's go. All right. So now
Devin Asiasi.
Wow. Now.
Been to that sushi spot.
Wow. Tennessee.
And it's good.
Tennessee not scoring a touchdown is really going to come back and bite them in the ass. I'm glad I didn't go after an underplay and I just went with the Patriots over 24 because I didn't expect the Patriots to look so damn good. It only took a day, a couple days, some Zoom meetings. Cam Newton, the playbook is down. They're stretching it out. We saw none of this the other night when we called Cam against Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a different man.
He's responding to the criticism to all those WEEI radio co-hosts calling him out for his celebration, saying he's not going to fit in New England. He's coming out with an emphatic, great play first half.
Shout out to Brazen Gator fan. I forgot how much we pissed him off last time we did this, Colby. Didn't mean to piss you off, man.
Come on, the Titans don't really have fans.
Oh,
whoa,
wow, Colby.
They're like an arena team that's somehow in the NFL.
Do you remember last season, Sean, when we challenged?
What
the fuck?
Special teams killing
Sean,
the Patriots.
Do you remember
right
last year when we challenged the Titans when we predicted they would go 5-11 on the NFL preview podcast?
They were enraged. All the Titans fans were blowing up our mentions.
And of course, Sean, you would want to subscribe to the podcast because we will start breaking down everything you can break down in the National Football League starting soon because we know the National Football League will play this fall.
Oh, wow. Good to have you on board, Kramer.
Hopefully.
Tannehill completes it to the tight end.
He looked shook there. His feet weren't set. Very fortunate to complete that pass.
Jonnu Smith with the catch, picks up 9, 2nd and 1 at the 49. Hashtag tighten up.
Dick Gertzberger asks, "Who's your favorite Menendez brother?" That's pretty hilarious.
Oh wow!
It's a tie, man. It's Sophie's choice.
How did that come up? I'm missing this conversation. How did that just randomly pop up?
Tannehill under center, 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's a fumble. Come on.
Don't run the goddamn bubble screen.
Corey Davis getting 30 targets.
You're lucky you didn't catch that, Colby.
Sean, Colby's ability to find the off the wall chat comments is amazing. They're just flying by, and he just Menendez brothers. Let's talk about it.
That made me giggle.
He locks in.
Yeah.
Tannehill under center. Just hand it off to Derrick Henry. God damn it! Play action.
Yes.
Completes it.
Wow.
Jonnu Smith. Plenty of room to run. Let's fucking go. Tighten up.
Shit.
Fuck this team.
This is going to be a shootout. I did not expect this, Sean.
Well, I did because I had over 1.5 passing touchdowns for my boy Ryan Tannehill, as Colby likes to call him.
By the way,
he's already got one.
He's a wide receiver. You know, he's not a real quarterback.
It's amazing to me. Surely no one else out there in the universe doing sims is giving out player props.
No, or playing with updated rosters.
Such fire.
Or giving out random bonus play, or giving out $10,000.
Boy, that kicker looks the hardest.
Yeah, Jesus.
That kicker was coming after something. God help his girlfriend.
Dude, these helmets are amazing. Look at these helmets, man. What are you guys talking about? Those are amazing uniforms. That's why the Roughnecks were cool in the XFL. Is they brought back that that
it was
image.
Good. It was a good look. I like how they did it. They did it for the city of Houston.
Yeah.
Tennessee out to a nice 10-7 lead here early. Patriots drove down. They responded and responded in great fashion. Cam Newton, him starting. This is the first time since 1993 the Patriots have started a quarterback they didn't draft.
93. Who was?
Do you know who that quarterback was that they started 1993 that they did not draft?
I'm gonna guess
$25 free play to the first person who gets this right.
93, because that might.
Don't guess, Colby. Keep it in your head.
Okay.
No, Colby can guess. I just won't say if he's right or wrong.
Well, the first thought, but I think that was more 92, 91 was Hugh Millen. But I think after that you go what, like Zolak or Gelball, Stan Gelball maybe, or John Freeze started with them. That was probably 96.
Newton out of the shotgun, hands it off to James White. I think James White could have a huge fantasy year catching balls out of the backfield.
Colby, don't overthink this one.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
Hawaiian Built checking in. YouTube ATC beers and NFL equals great time. Mahalo.
I mean, Bledsoe was drafted by the Patriots though.
Bledsoe is not the correct answer.
Jared Stidham. Nice.
Someone gets it. $25 free play. Newton back to throw 93. From under center. Checks it down to Sony Michel. First down and then some.
This
out
offense,
to the 42.
This offense, Sean, looks completely different. Josh McDaniels went into the lab. He came out. Bill Belichick just looks like he's got a stomach virus or something.
Scott Zolak, not correct answer.
Love the Tom Hodson angle.
He was drafted by the Patriots. LeBron James, of course, that's you attempting to troll us. Hugh Millen, Tom Hodson, Jeff Carlson. None of those answers are right. Rip Sports Analytics, congratulations. You got it correct. Scott Secules.
Oh man, the old Dolphin. I didn't even realize.
Told you not to overthink it, Colby.
I like that one. That's a great trivia question.
Well, that's why you're listening to the.
Oh, let's go, Pats.
Sports
that feels dirty. Send me to my room, Sean.
2nd and 6. Hand it off to James White.
Look,
Sony Michel. Nothing there.
Run game's not working.
Maybe I need a little help from Joe Buck.
That is a disgusting act.
Shout out to Randy Moss.
This dude looks like Hitler, dude. That's hilarious that they make him look like that.
Shout out to Hawaii. Love the state of Hawaii.
It's awesome. Get you a shaved ice.
Yeah.
Shave ice, Sean, please.
Oh, sorry. Shave ice.
Fucking Howley.
Newton out of the shotgun, 3rd and 5. Deep ball to the outside. Edelman goes up and pulls it down.
10 for 10 for
1st and 10 at the 35. My buddy who lives over in Hawaii, and we make fun of him. He took us to get shrimp tacos. And or just in shrimp in general. I don't think it was shrimp tacos
in Hawaii.
Okay.
A shrimp
truck.
He
doesn't take the shell off the shrimp. Eats the shrimp with the shell on. That's insane to me.
Who does
I never understood
our buddy
that.
Justin. Out of pure laziness.
No, he's
Has
like,
anyone ever heard of this? That they eat the shrimp with the shell on?
He's a grazing hippopotamus. You ever seen watermelons enter a hippo's mouth? Ooh. It doesn't matter what happened.
Edge Cool says that's where the flavor is. You guys are crazy. It's gonna get all jammed up in your throat.
Yeah.
Newton under center, 2nd and 11.
You're a pussy, Sean.
I'm not a pussy, Kramer. You know that. There's only one person who dips in the studio, and it's not you.
It's not me. You're right. I have been to Kauai. I spent a day, beautiful hikes. Fucking ate lunch at the on the Sleeping Giant's Chin. That was pretty badass. Definitely recommend that hike.
3rd and 11. Newton out of the shotgun. Oh, tips it up. It's up for grabs.
Oh, Jesus.
What? It's still not. What the fuck?
How was that possible?
First incomplete pass for Newton, and it comes on a key 3rd down, forcing a 53-yard field goal.
All right,
They've already had one field goal blocked.
Let's block everybody.
Dylan Gierath checking in on the YouTube ATC. I hope Cam's actual first game as a Pat is as good as he's looking in this sim.
I mean, if
he's
I was
playing well.
Oh no,
field goes up and it's short. They must be kicking into some wind because they normally nail those.
That hit the eye in Patriots.
Wow. No swagger over there.
Prude Austin saying, I wonder if he eats eggs the same way, shell on.
Yeah.
That is just odd.
There's protein in the shell, Sean. You know that.
Oh, dude, I love me some protein. My favorite source of protein, Gronk's protein candy bar. Close personal friend, Rob Gronkowski. No, wait, Kramer. Tannehill all day with the play action, completes it.
Wow.
Kind of dangerous throw there.
Over.
Tannehill's throwing some darts here, though.
You can't complete that. Not the Tannehill. I know.
Getting our boy Ferkser, who we made some nice money on him in the playoffs. He was fun.
Imagine. I guess that field goal wouldn't have mattered because it was New England -0.5.
Tannehill under center.
Start. Damn.
That'll do it for the first quarter.
Over hits, Titans hit.
High score in first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, and I feel bad I gave out first half under because normally it starts much slower scoring wise.
And I would imagine if we head over to mybookie.ag and we load it up, Sean.
Tannehill hands it off to Derrick Henry, who's heating up.
Hit him, kick him.
Not much there.
And we pull up these odds. I got to imagine there's going to be an opportunity to take the under here. 54.5 is the number, Sean. We've moved a full touchdown up. Is this going to continue?
Feels a little high scoring. We'll see though. I haven't seen the same defense we normally see out of this Patriots team.
I agree. Neither team's playing much defense.
Tannehill under center, 2nd and 10 at the New England 40. Back to throw. Dangerous throw, nearly picked off.
That's the Tannehill. I know.
I was going to say just like that. Just like that. The live number over at mybookie.ag. Remember, use that promo code TFT. Titans +2.5, +100 on the money line. Patriots -145. 51.5 is now the total. Sean, we mentioned the under 54.5 and the line moves.
Turnover loading right here.
Tannehill back to throw. 3rd and 10.
He's gonna fumble.
And down he goes. Huge sack. Forces them out of. Maybe they were in long field goal range.
No, I mean
they probably wouldn't. That would have been a 57-yarder. But if they have the wind at their back, the wind again. If you're new to these, the wind can really wreak havoc on these games. That's
another thing. Madden, bring the wind arrow back. You have plenty of real estate up there.
Yeah,
guys got to know the wind. We got money on this thing.
You know what that is, man? That's a result of too many domes out there these days. You know what I mean?
Is that what it is?
It is, because back in the days when everyone played outdoors, you had wind was a real element of the game of football, and they keep doing this bullshit of get these retractable roofs and all that nonsense.
The only time we've seen wind in this game is for the overtime kickoff. All right, the line's moved to 3 now, Sean. Patriots -3, -175.
Cam out of the shotgun, hands it off to James White, picks up a couple.
Tough running.
I'm telling you, we're gonna look back and
2nd and 8.
This game's going under.
Does feel like things are tightening up a little bit.
I like what you did there.
See what I did?
Yeah.
Hashtag tighten up.
He definitely looks like a count. I think we went Hasselhoff because he looks German.
2nd and 8. Cam out of the shotgun, handed off again.
There we go.
Nice hole.
Oh, break that, man.
James White gets the first down to the 32.
Did either one of you guys get involved in the running props for either team?
I'm just on Tannehill passing touchdowns over 1.5. No.
I have Tannehill over 9.5 rushing yards. That's my only.
I flirted with
prop.
the Michelle under.
Yeah, I once flirted under a Michelle too.
Newton. Oh, dangerous throw, forcing it to the tight end Lacoste. It's knocked down.
I got to admit, I mean, so Pats win this game. They are playing Kansas City in Kansas City. Titans win this game. They are playing the Ravens in Baltimore.
Oh, just what they want.
If you're the Baltimore Ravens, do you want to see, who do you want to see? Texans, Titans.
Well, they got their ass kicked by the Titans in their actual playoffs.
There we go.
Completes to Lacoste near midfield. Lacoste, who is a guy I had no idea who he was before we started watching these.
Former
Sims.
Giant.
Deep on the roster. We'll see.
He was one of those guys.
Belichick likes him a tight end.
Sean, Big Dripper wants to know if we're doing the other game, the Steelers Bucks game.
Nope. Absolutely not. The next games we will be doing is going to be the NFC wild card on Tuesday, July 7th.
Hands it off to Sony Michel. Nothing there. Dorgoth bottom wipe. Checking in on the YouTube ATC. Patriots are going to lose this game.
Yeah.
Well, they're down 7.
No, 3.
Sorry, down 3, 10-7. I don't know. I mean, Cam's doing a decent job driving. I'm just worried.
This is a different offense.
I think the Patriots have to worry about their defense more than the offense.
There we go.
Another great throw to Edelman.
I don't know if I was right about the Edelman under prop. We've not seen his involvement like this typically.
Well, that first game we saw a couple nights ago, Kramer, Cam looked horrible. 3 interceptions. Yeah. Just look, and now maybe he shook the rust off after what, 1.5 years not playing. Now he's finally getting some momentum, feeling comfortable in New England, getting familiar with the system. Play action by Newton out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. Deep ball to the sidelines.
Is that it? Did I just go over?
You must have.
I might have just cashed 2 catches.
You have to.
Are you kidding me? We cash an over prop on 2 catches?
Show me the stat.
And Newton already has 201 passing yards, 2 for 60.
Boom! 2 catches, ka-ching! I'm circling it on the sheet, Sean. That's 1 unit. The Kramer gang. We're starting to stand up.
Yeah, Newton over 235.5. Good thing you talked me out of that, Kramer. Checks it down to Sony Michel.
I took the over.
Yeah, me and Colby are on the over together.
I mean, good thing you talked me out of taking the under.
Shout out to Joey Mega Millions. He's going to send me a dick pic. Cool, man. I was a big Brett Favre guy too.
Long cock.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Aiden 229. Sup SGP. Been a while. Love the confidence pick. Tourney style. Thank you. Complete to Sanu into the end zone.
Boom. Did I nail that Mohamed Sanu?
I mean,
are you kidding me?
We're giving people winners.
Are you kidding me? Player props on a video game. What have we created? What have we created? Frankenstein. This could destroy real sport.
We got to get our shit going.
This could destroy real football, Sean.
Who needs it? Well, we all do. New England up 14-10 here in the second quarter. 9:26 left to go. Mario Fiorca checking in. Apologies if I mispronounced that. I wonder if the programmers who coded this game bet on it. Well, you know, maybe that's next level. We got to find actually who's involved in EA Madden and get some inside sources.
I got a couple guys inside the building.
Really?
I do.
It's just great uniforms.
I mean, if you're a Pats fan, you got to be happy the way Newton's looking.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think what I'm worried about is that we're going to see some regression happen because he did not look anywhere near this in the game we called a couple nights ago.
He's had a couple dangerous throws. So I do think there will be a Newton interception in this game that I'm predicting. I think the big issue will be, where will that interception happen? What, will they be able to get points off of it? Because he's going to throw a pick at some point.
I think both quarterbacks.
Tannehill, yeah, he's had some dangerous throws already. And the game seems to tip its hand where a guy will have a couple dangerous throws before throwing that actual interception.
Yeah, Sean. I mean, honestly, the number one thing I'm looking forward to do after this quarantine ends is go to Hawaii.
Tannehill under center, 1st and 10 from the 22. Back to throw, checks it down. Jonnu Smith.
When are you going to go? Because I sent that invoice for you guys to fly me to the Maui Invitation.
We'll have to figure something out, but there's nothing better than just equalizing with the universe from the edge of the world. You know.
I think I owe June Jones lunch. So
and he said he offered golf, so I can represent. I've been hitting bombs like Phil Mickelson lately on the old links.
You hit the golf, I'll hit the Mai Tais.
Tannehill
he can fumble.
Takes another sack.
Colby, I feel good about this one. Cam looks great. I think Cam Newton winning the Super Bowl in this thing would be the greatest thing ever.
Oh man, that would be that's going to be moving the numbers out in Vegas.
I mean, Sean, if there's one thing we've learned about when we get on the mic, these games get interesting.
They do get exciting. We saw 2 overtime games last night. Tannehill, throw it, God damn it.
Yes.
And he's just taking sack after sack. I don't know what the hell he's doing. The offensive line falling apart.
Well, when you're a wide receiver playing quarterback, you don't really know what you're doing.
You don't know how to read defensive line.
Yeah.
And shout out to Madden 420 saying he's got a golf hookup for us. I'm looking at my golf bag right now, and Poi Poo Bay is the last course I played over there. So,
and now Tennessee forced a punt.
Oh God, this is
New England will take over from 38.
Holy shit!
Whoa, wow.
Oh,
he could go.
Oh,
there we go, baby.
Man,
and that is a massive punt return for this game. Edelman. Wow. Whatever's clever checking in. People are actually betting on a video game.
Hell
You're damn right we are.
Hell yeah.
What else is there to bet on? It's fun. It's entertaining. And you get live wagering if you're just checking in. Go to mybookie.ag TFT. You can get in the middle of the game.
Colby has been hanging out with Bill Polian. Can you cue the disgusting act?
That is a disgusting act. Sean,
I would never do that.
You should head over to mybookie.ag. Use that promo code TFT. And right now, you could bet on the Titans plus 225, Sean.
To win outright.
Only down 4. That's exactly where we expect them to be. There's 7 minutes to go.
I think there's a lot of value plus 225.
Or you could take Titans plus 8.5, a much bigger spread than where we started at 4.5 or 3.5 even.
Cam back to throw out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10.
But Cam's
Edelman getting involved early and often. I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a loser for me.
Do you put out a spread for 4th of July, Kramer?
What do you mean?
Like, do you do like, people over at the house? You get.
What would I typically be doing? Dodger game.
Wow.
Well, they do awesome fireworks after the game, so we typically would. That's our 4th of July tradition. Last 3 years, I think.
Okay.
Newton out of the shotgun, 3rd and 1, hands it off to James White.
I mean, look, here's
First
the thing.
down to the 5.
The kids want to see fireworks. The worst thing in the world is getting somewhere super early to watch fireworks.
You just sit there forever.
So why not get there somewhere super early and watch a baseball game and then watch fireworks?
Dude, Dodger fireworks are legit too.
Seriously legit. And they let you go on the field. It's dope.
I used to date a girl whose uncle was the Spanish announcer for the Dodgers.
Oh, Newton back to throw to the end zone. Dangerous throw.
I mean, that was an amazing hookup. I don't know. I probably should have stayed with her just for that.
2nd and goal at the 5. Cam Newton's shoulders looking great.
And shout out to everyone that lives in states that aren't uptight and let you shoot off fireworks. Although, what's funny is when you see those tweets from the law enforcement, look at the fireworks we took off the street this week. It's like, you got better things to do, bro.
Dude, go to East LA. These Mexican neighborhoods. Holy
Newton
shit.
out of the shotgun, 2nd and goal from the 5. Completes it to Marquise Lee, just short.
I hate it. 1 yard away.
And right now, it's the whole city of Los Angeles. It's fireworks every night.
East LA on 4th of July is literally the whole war zone.
There's a spot up near where I live where you can see most of LA. And on 4th of July, like late at night, it's pretty cool because you just see fireworks everywhere.
Now 3rd and goal from the 1. Big 3rd down here for the Patriots.
Quarterback sneak.
Cam under shotgun.
Got it.
Under center.
Boom.
Hands it off and he walks into the end zone.
Easy money, baby.
Earn Karma checking in on the YouTube ATC. I wasn't sure if people were betting straight money or another type of currency credits. I sports bet a lot, so this could fill a temporary void. Now you're talking.
Well,
are there max bets such a cap? Yeah, I think eventually they'll limit you at some point, but You can probably get a few hundred on. I don't know what the exact number is.
Well, Sean, the futures had $1,000 limits on them, I believe. So I'm sure.
So yeah, if they're taking $1,000 bets on future,
step one, head over to mybookie.ag, use that promo code TFT, and then right now the live line: Titans plus 10.5, plus 400 on the money line. Patriots minus 900. Listen, they take Bitcoin. That's all you need to hear. If this guy's a serious sports gambler or investor, as I like to say, and he's not using Bitcoin, he's full of shit. If he is using Bitcoin, MyBookie takes Bitcoin, and that's all you need to hear, because that's the way to go. That's the way to go.
Yep.
I'm advertising for Bitcoin too.
Deposit and withdrawal for Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin paying us? Not enough.
0.
And New England's offense coming out firing.
I just love decentralized, things.
That cryptocurrency. And check out the Bill and Bert podcast. They got into crypto their last episode. Check that out. Obviously, if you're on the YouTube ATC, I'm sure you're probably already on it. But for those of you who aren't, check out that Bill Burr, Bert Kreischer podcast. That one is a fun one.
Hilarious dudes. Very hilarious dudes. Shout out to OSU 57, says he's watching this in Major League at the same time. Check out my hat, Major League. There.
You have no marble. Yeah, that's a great hat.
Tannehill under center, 1st and 10 from the 25.
Best line of that movie. I've said this before, but Behringer goes to like his old girlfriend's fiance's house, and he just randomly shows up there. And after like a beer, I think he leaves, and the guy goes to tell him like, "Hey, get the fuck away from her." And he goes, "Suck my dick." Like, it's just a great delivery of Tom Behringer.
Yeah.
Humphreys with the 0-yard jet sweep, 2nd and 10.
And if you're a Tennessee fan, you want to see Henry getting the ball a little bit more.
Yeah. What are they doing? And there he goes.
Ain't gonna work.
Their offensive line's getting destroyed.
Belichick knows how to shut down.
But Henry only has 3 rushes. Like, why are you running a jet sweep to who was it? Adam Humphreys? Come on. Come on.
9.
Look at Belichick. He's ready for this.
He is ready, man. He's been working out. He's got that jawline.
He's doing some stem cells.
He's ready to go down to the Caribbean and start crushing.
Tannehill back to throw, 3rd and 9, completes a bullet pass for a 1st down. They needed it. The Titans offense is kind of going cold. They need a 1st down to stay out on the field. They need some more points before half.
Yeah, and the way this game script is perfect for my Ryan Tannehill to go over 9.5 rushing yards. I'm waiting for it. He's gonna pull it down and run one of these times. Of course, former wide receiver, Sean. I know you know that, but maybe everyone out there didn't know. Ryan Tannehill, actually a receiver.
Derrick Henry. Picks up one.
Tannehill actually played receiver. Lamar Jackson was just asked to play receiver.
There you go.
Big delineation. Come on, man. Look at that hair. He looks like a 13-year-old bad haircut.
The gray hair on the side, not looking good.
What
for
was that vacuum? The Floby?
Oh yeah, the Floby. Yeah, those things are probably flying off the rack.
Oh, what happened? Wow. Corey Davis?
Corey Davis breaks the tackle, and he could be gone.
This guy's a sim god. He's a fucking sim god.
Wow.
I bet against him, and he's a sim god.
Kramer, now we've hit 2 player props in the 1st half. My Ryan Tannehill over 1.5 passing touchdowns already hit. Wow, Colby, that was a busted play.
Did you attack a Corey Davis under?
I did, and fucking this guy is destroying.
I was wondering why he was playing so well.
This game's going way over.
This is awesome.
I mean, New England over 24 team total, Sean. Ka-ching.
Lock that.
We're gonna hit that in the 1st half.
Tennessee team total was only 22, so any over bettors are just licking their chops right now in this game.
How about that move by me to avoid taking the under? I had a gut thought it might be an under. I avoided it, swung the other way, took the over. Sean, the updated numbers over at mybookie.ag, promo code TFT. 6.5 for the Pats, minus 900, plus 400 for the Titans. 56.5 is the total.
I don't know what it is. As soon as we hop on these sims, Kramer, the games just get more exciting.
Again, Cam Newton looked nothing like this in the games we've called before. Tannehill, I don't think I've ever seen him be this efficient. We've never seen Corey Davis do a goddamn thing.
No.
Yeah. Fucking Corey Davis.
Do you believe in miracles?
Hasn't caught more than 3 passes in a game since his days at PJ Fleck at Western Michigan.
And row the boat.
New England with the return. That looks like a face mask.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Speaking of Hawaii,
And now New England will take over at their own 48. 3 timeouts left. 2:26 left to go. Certainly, they got a chance to score here before the end of the first half.
This game might go over.
Oh my God! I mean, what was the
before the first half ends?
The total was what? 44.
Yeah.
Cam out of the shotgun. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Plenty of time. Deep down to the sideline.
Oh, come
Edelman
on.
goes up for it. Can't hang on. Hashtag tighten up. Let's go Titans. Get it going.
That's the right read, though. I think. One-on-one coverage.
Who gets the ball at half? I'm pretty sure the Titans. Correct?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, no, the Titans do. Because remember the Patriots went down the field and had the kick blocked.
Newton out of the shotgun again, across the middle. Sanu's
gonna have
we told you pregame he would have a huge game.
I wish I could have made this a fire bet. God damn, this is.
He's a 4 for 97 already in the first half.
Brutal.
And Cam Newton, I think, is over his passing yards.
Is he? He's got over 240 or 235.
It was like 235 and a half.
Cha-ching.
I mean,
the land down under's heating up.
You know, my bookie may not offer these player props anymore if we keep handing out winners like this, Crown.
I can't help
bookie
myself.
out of business.
I can't help myself. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to deal with it.
Cam out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 28, back to throw. Ooh, and that was almost the interception.
Probably got him a little bit of a body bump there, Sean. See a little flag out there. Come on,
Colby, come on. Let him play. You're supposed to like the National Football League.
I know, but I just want to win money. I've been losing on these damn wide receivers.
Colby's a real bitch for saying that.
I know.
Empty set.
I get it. And I deserve the criticism.
Out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Spin. Oh, and they got the pressure.
Oh no.
Down he goes. That's huge. Because they're right on the edge of field goal range. And we'll see. New England has missed 2 field goals already.
The last kick was like way short, but this is going the other way. So
and I don't know if that was a win thing or the Patriots kickers just sucking. Big 3rd down here. 1:30 left to go. Clock continues to run. 3rd and 16 from the 34.
At least get like 5.
Oh Jesus. My God! They got to get one of these interceptions. It's crazy because Cam's been like throwing darts, but he's also had like 2 or 3 balls that should have been intercepted.
All right, we need to recenter ourselves and focus. We probably just need to go to the half. Cam
51 yarder right here.
This is what I was worried about.
He's got Cam.
He's the best kicker in the game.
51 yarder from the left hash.
No chance he misses.
It's up, and it's no good. 0 for 3.
Yeah, you jinxed the fuck out of that one.
Was that my bad?
I mean, I need fucking bourbon. This is terrible.
Do we need a little refill?
I'm gonna.
No, you're good, Colby.
Yeah.
Friends don't let friends.
Binge drink on after your.
Is this a Tuesday? What day is this?
I got no idea.
Tannehill under center, 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Checks it down underneath.
Is that Corey Davis again?
No, that is Johnny Smith.
Yeah, maybe he's throwing to him.
Picks up 6. And the Titans have 3 timeouts near midfield. I don't know what they're doing standing around. Let's get it going, boys. Oh, and then they use their timeout. See, this is where if this is your first time watching these Madden Sims, the clock management just makes you want to.
It's sometimes frustrating. Oh man. Oh well, I will say this: exciting start to Wild Card Weekend. The Bills totally build. Deshaun Watson will be in the 2nd round, and now we have.
Oh, huge hole up the middle for Derrick Henry. 1st down into New England territory. They use the timeout.
Who's their kicker again?
He's got to be better than the shit ass
Greg Joseph
Gostkowski. As they say, Sean. I mean, look at Belichick. He's ready for the world. He got in the time machine.
Shout out to Hawaiian Built. These guys are great comedians. Got me watching these simulated shit from the beginning. Good stuff. Thank you, sir.
Hell of a good guy.
Throw us a thumbs up in the YouTube ATC channel. Always appreciate that. Making us look good.
Smash that like button.
Everyone's wanting to know where the hoodie is. He doesn't sign off on the on like giving his name or whatever. I think he's like not in the coaching
Sean,
union.
I'll tell you where the hoodie is. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/merch.
There you go. Get you a real hoodie. Tannehill out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Steps up, throw it. He does. Checks it down to Derrick Henry. Juke move.
Derrick Henry doesn't get tackled like that. He never goes back.
But he doesn't really catch the ball out of the backfield much either.
You see that video of him running hills?
Oh my God,
he's a monster. Yeah, he's a strong
dude's
dude.
A fucking beast. You did not want to have to tackle that guy.
That sounds horrible, dude. I'd retire from football.
I could tackle him.
Yeah, after that 47-yard field goal, right?
Yeah.
Tannehill out of the shotgun, 3rd and 3. Deep over the middle to Davis.
Of course.
And they have one timeout left. Use it, kick the field goal.
Corey Davis is going to have the greatest game in the history of his career.
He's going to beat Flipper Anderson's single game record.
I got to look this up. What's he got? Give me the stat line.
4 for 128. Okay. It's
Holy
the second quarter.
Colby,
fuck this game.
Your powers are strong.
Yeah, they're. I mean, the Cooks thing was pretty interesting, but Jesus,
this is just insulting. It's insulting.
Tannehill out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 15. Spin move. Completes it. What are you doing?
Who is that?
They should have kicked the field goal. Now they're not going to have time.
Yes.
This is what I talk about, where the game drives you fucking crazy.
Derrick Henry, career best is 161.
What about Corey Davis?
Sorry, what did I say? Corey Davis, 161 on 9 catches.
Pause it.
That was in the preseason, right?
Of course, Tennessee will start with the ball second half. Oh my God, so annoying.
It was.
Although it's tough to complain because Patriots are 0 for 3 in their field
Corey
goals.
Davis, career best, 9 catches on 15 targets for 161 and a touchdown against the Philadelphia Eagles.
15 targets.
I remember that Corey Davis game. That son of a bitch.
Well, we're seeing the second best. We're seeing the second best game right now.
Dude, that coach needs to be fired for having 15 targets. That quarterback's got to get fired. Are you kidding me?
Here we go. Look at that time of possession. Titans are I would say a little bit unlucky to not be leading this game, right?
Well, they blocked a kick, almost recovered it, and took it to the house. That's probably the difference.
That was pretty unlucky not getting that done. Wow, Cam Newton already. I didn't circle that win. Yeah, Sean,
at least I hit one bet.
Cash register, please.
Well, and while we're here, check out Ryan Tannehill passing touchdowns over 1.5.
Catching. What else did we bet on, Sean? That we have to check in on.
Those are the only props I get down.
The rushing props, not much going on here.
Well, I didn't actually bet it, but I did say
under for Michelle.
Under Michelle.
I was gonna bet that.
Well, if you did it would have been a different story.
Yeah, if I bet
Edelman 4 catches. That's not good.
Well, his total was 7 though, so there's still time.
Sanu is 40 yards clear of his total. Ka-ching. We nailed that together, Kramer gang. Oh, there's your guy, Ferkser. He's got a catch, Sean. What did he have a player prop? Did you get involved in the Ferkser market?
I would have taken an over on whatever Ferkser. His player prop probably would have been a half catch. I mean, that's what he was in those playoff games.
Any defensive props?
Hey guys, Drew Alien too goes. They have player props.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. They got it all for player stats. Yeah, exactly. So mybookie.ag promo code TFT. Get involved. Our next slate of games will be July 7th, where we see the NFC wildcard games from 2019.
And real quick, Sean, I have those games in front of me.
Let's hear the lines.
You can bet on those right now over at mybookie.ag. The first game, 5:00 on the West Coast, 8:00 on the East Coast. The Vikings head to New Orleans, where they're taking on the Saints. The Saints are -6.5, -350 on the money line. Vikings +200, 50.5 is the total. Boy, you're gonna have the Saints in that one, Sean. I stupidly took the Bills. You're gonna have the Saints have been sim gods. I have Kirk Cousins in prime time. That's not good. And then we have the Seahawks. Oh boy, Sean, the Seahawks. They head to Philadelphia to take on your Eagles, and for some reason, the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen since trying to convince America that Mark Wahlberg could play football in those oversized pads he was wearing.
That
Invincible.
was very disrespectful.
The Seahawks are -4.5, -225 on the money line. How dare you
disrespect the great name of Vince Papale?
Eagles +150.
30 years old, making an NFL roster.
48.5 is the total. I mean, look, Seahawks. I told you Russell Wilson. I assigned 12 points to my Seattle Seahawks, Sean. I just don't know. We haven't seen Carson Wentz do a goddamn thing. Shout out to that Wichita guy on Twitter who just keeps posting shit about Carson Wentz. I love it. Keep doing it. You're doing the Lord's work.
Some of his memes have been good. I'll give him that. But some have been really dog
Every
shit.
time I see him post, I think of Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting slamming the number on the window and saying, how do you like them apples?
Those apples are delicious.
The one where Carson Wentz is like doing a split in front of the washing machine. Pretty funny.
That one did crack.
All right, John. What did you want to get? Should we talk second half line here?
Let's take a look at the second half lines.
Let me refresh, make sure I have the most up to date. Yes, and the football tournament did start tonight. We have games again, July 7th. The wild card round for the NFC. The second half line for the Titans Patriots. The Patriots -2.5. Sean.
Wow.
That's an adjusted 6.5. -175 on the second half money line. +125 for the Titans. 23.5 is the total. Team total for the Titans 10.5. Patriots 13. Colby's doing some gymnastics.
Well, I think Titans team total's 10.5. You say?
Yeah.
I think they're figuring out their offense, and I like the over Tennessee 10.5. They can put up 11 points. Are you kidding me? Come on.
People wondering if the player props are just for these games. I think so. I think this is a special test. Who knows?
We can't speak for the good folks over at MyBookie.ag.
Head over if you want player props and you want to see them all the time. You should head over to Twitch, go to the MyBookie Madden page, and let them know. And while you're there, you should head over to twitch.tv/sportsgamblingpodcast because we're going to be doing all sorts of stupid shit on that channel. Colby's definitely going to be playing old ass video games. All right, Sean. So your play for the second half is over 10.5 on the Titans. Confirmed?
Yes.
Please?
Lock that in.
I already have Patriots team total over 24. That's a bit of a lock, but I do have to give something out to the people for the second half.
What else you throwing out there?
I like what I'm seeing from Cam, so I'll double down.
-2.5.
You want to double down? I'll give you adjusted 6.5. You're up 3 units. Want to do an additional 1 unit second half?
So I'll either have 3 or 0.
Yeah, I'll give you
6 or 0.
So it's an adjusted 6.5 for the game.
Yeah. All right. 1 unit on 6.5, 2 units on +4. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this Tennessee team. They get the ball in the second half. They're going to take care of business.
All right. Management, let us know when you're ready. Sean.
Yes.
I don't think we've mentioned yet. Maybe we mentioned it, but we should tout a little bit. The Jerry Glanville episode we dropped earlier this week.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast.
You're going to wonder, wow, you guys really edited that down to a tight set of just banging story after banging story. No,
everything he says is just an amazing line.
The man oozes charisma. The man oozes he's touched everyone. Like he's crossed paths with so many people. Love the man. Check it out. You head over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you listen.
I didn't know Kramer for a can of Vicks. Is that
jar of Vicks?
Jar of Vicks. Damn it, I really butchered that.
We are ready for the second half. So let's see some emojis over in the Twitch chat.
Let's get them firing away.
Let's get
Kick things off.
Sean and I, we went a little bit extra. We now have an additional unit. Patriots -6.5 is the bet for me. I'm feeling generous, Sean. All right, you ready?
Dude, Tannehill's due for a pick six.
I love how you call him Tannehill. Yeah, so disrespectful.
Well, he's not a quarterback.
So disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Look, he got the Sanchez AFC Championship. That's
and by the way, shout out to the Sim Gods for making these uniforms happen.
Titans with a bit of a return. Thought he was going to break it there. Take over 1st and 10 from the 25. Tennessee, let's do it, baby. Come on. Hashtag tighten up.
Smash that like button. I've been watching YouTube with my with the kids. Learn about what these casters do.
YouTube,
Twitch, YouTube, all the internet TV places.
Tannehill out of the shotgun, 1st and 10, completes it underneath.
He can fumble
near a first down. That's Adam Humphries flexing on him.
He's got decent arm talent for a little guy. Sean, you can appreciate little guy arms, right?
Belichick
throwing up plates.
Yeah, I mean that's probably how I'd look as a receiver. Ripped as shit, catches everything over the middle.
If you were a receiver, you'd be what, like a 4-3 guy?
Yeah, maybe 4-4. I'm more heart, hustle, and grit. Tannehill rolls out. They pick up the first down.
And is that Ferkser?
That's our boy Ferkser.
Oh, he's talking some shit. You gotta love that if you're a Titan backer.
First down. Let's go, baby.
Lord Ferkser. That doesn't sound as good.
Yeah. What was that guy's name again?
Fothingham.
Tannehill under center, I formation, 1st and 10 from their own 37. Play action,
interception right here. This is the one.
Bullet pass across the middle.
Come on.
Had a guy open.
And my bookie Madden pointing out or noting that player props might be coming soon to every game, but for now, definitely for the football tournament game.
They're doing it big, man. They're doing it big.
Promo code TFT. Net will be back on the mics July 7th. That's a Tuesday night.
Tannehill under center, back to throw, 2nd and 10.
Throwing a lot, dude. What?
Nice ball by Tannehill.
20 passes already.
272 yards. He's over his passing total. Brown with the catch,
AJ
the rookie.
Brown, yeah, I like
he
that.
Had a great
kid.
rookie year. Could have another big one.
Never good for the book when all the overs are flowing in. Nothing is going under in this game.
Tannehill under center, 1st and 10 at 39. Henry the lone setback.
Showing some blitz here. See if they stick to it.
Patriots load the box, delay a game.
What?
Come on,
dumb mother! You're making Ryans look stupid everywhere.
Friend of the program, Scott
Fucking
Bowser,
blonde.
saying Sean is a 4-7 special teamer / gritty slot guy.
Oh, nice! I like that breakdown. Bowser, what am I? I'm sure he's going to say like a all-state quarterback.
You're a kicker.
You're Ben Roethlisberger.
Tannehill under center, 1st and 15. Derrick Henry he can't do anything right now.
He can
just can't get it going.
What's classic Belichick? He'll take out your best player, make him a non-element in the game, non-factor, I should say, not non-element. But I'm drinking.
If you're the Chiefs, you're obviously rooting for the Titans, right? You want to see the Texans come to your house, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Tannehill under center, 2nd and 15.
Jet sweep? No.
Play action. They hand it off to.
Oh,
and there you go. There's Derrick Henry. There's my man from Alabama, and that's why you keep feeding Derrick Henry. Look at Derrick Henry. That man is hungry. He's hungry for footballs. You gotta feed him. Get the bib out. This guy needs to eat.
I was hoping for a 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches, but it's 3rd and 2, which means you're probably gonna get this.
Let's do it.
3rd and 2 at the 31. Huge 3rd down here for the Titans.
Bubble
screen.
Oh, it works.
Of course, the sim gods.
It finally
fucking
works.
sim god.
The only way a bubble screen works is if Colby bets against that guy in player props. We've figured it out. Look at that juke.
Hate everything.
Shout out
Sick
to
of
that.
everything.
And the best part, he's from Central Michigan. Like he's a
Western.
Western. He's a mid-major guy. Like Colby should love this guy.
Again, they go right back to it.
Oh man. Well, it's always good to go back to the same well.
This dude has like 30 fucking catches. Sick of everything.
Oh man. All right.
2nd and 10. And Tennessee, I mean, come on, let's go. Deluxe pick saying, Colby, can you pick player props for every game?
Look, it's all because of the non-done. Hey, but I did hit on Newton over.
You're right. I did introduce you as the database instead of your true nickname, Pick Dundee.
That's what it does. That's the hex, man. That's why the Patriots will probably find a way to lose this game, right, Kramer?
And shout out to Mark in the ATC YouTube chat. Who are the 30 douchebags that thumbs down these guys?
Great question.
Oh, welcome to the family.
They probably don't like sports or gambling or degeneracy
or anything cool in life.
Tannehill. Oh my God.
That's the best throw of the day. What a fucking throw.
He's got 300 yards
across his body. They tell you not to make that throw.
That is a John Elway throw right there.
That's a dime to Adam Humphries. Keeps his feet
the ball
in.
Hits the ground, dude. Challenge that.
Shout out to Hawaiian Built, the YouTube ATC chat, friend of the program. new friend of the program, completes it for a touchdown. Let's go, Tennessee. Hashtag tighten up.
I'm gonna vomit.
AJ Brown.
I might vomit as well.
That is awesome. Now Tennessee about to take a 3-point lead.
He is a strong representation of Ryan's.
Drew Allen II saying John Elway overrated. Oh no.
That's a Chiefs fan.
Oh no.
That's a Raider fan.
Nick 2480. John Elway throw. Does that mean it was a loss in the Super Bowl? Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Yeah. Don't do this.
Trent,
we don't want to be stuck on this
right?
for 25 minutes. Whether or not John Elway was the greatest quarterback of all time. But you know who the greatest content providers are? All Things Comedy YouTube channel, the best online sportsbook, mybookie.ag, promo code TFT, and the best audience, you. Hashtag Legends only.
The good news, Sean.
Legends only.
We borrowed Uncle Rico's time machine, and we have it strapped to Colby right now, just in case he wants to talk Elway for 25 minutes.
Oh, I'm always ready to do that, man. For any of my arguments, you know what I mean? Always ready.
Here we
to go.
All right, what do we look? Colby, we need some work. I feel like you were getting a little confident.
He was getting cocky. Colby is great at jinxing winning bets on these sims.
I knew I would lose these things when I got introduced as this database. I knew I was fucked.
Well, that's why I knew you were going to be on the opposite side. So I needed to get my mojo back by throwing Colby Dan out instead of Pick Dundee, dropping the database. I know how to work a mojo.
I'm just here to look at these beautiful ass uniforms.
The uniforms
lose
are
money.
amazing.
I'm basically paying money to see these beautiful uniforms. Yeah, I paid for worse. You know what I mean?
That is a disgusting act.
Newton out of the shotgun completes it underneath to Marquise Lee.
One time I went to go see, like, I think it was The Recruit. It was sold out. So I was like, let's just go to a random movie. And I decided on a boat trip. That was a mistake.
2nd and 1. You want to talk about paying for things you shouldn't have. We'll get to it in just a second after this play. 2nd and 1.
Is this a Tijuana story?
Well, we could go there, but I was going to go Atlantic City. Similar vibe.
Oh, dude,
Newton,
I have
play
a bad
action.
one too. Yeah.
Throws it up for grabs. Almost pulls it down. Sanu.
I want to hear your Atlantic stories.
Well,
Atlantic
I mean, we're
City
underage, and my buddy, we get into a cab, and my buddy goes to the cab driver. Take us to the dirtiest, filthiest strip club in Atlantic City. The guy doesn't even hesitate. He just immediately throws it in drive and peel out. And it was.
He's like my brother's strip club.
Yeah. She had one of the items of clothing she took out was she was wearing a high school Letterman's jacket.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so my oldest brother had his bachelor party in Atlantic City. Like I don't know what he was thinking, but we go there and my cousin's like, hey, let's get some strippers. And he makes some deal with some idiot on the street. And next thing you know, these strippers show up and one of them goes, okay, she strips for a little bit. She looks like trash. She looks like a homeless person.
You're in Atlantic City.
Screen, Cam Newton, incomplete.
Dude, he was open. And she's like, okay, who wants blowjobs with 3 teeth showing? All of us are like, oh, no. I'm not drunk enough yet.
I got to rake it home, bro.
I'm not drunk enough yet.
So
that's what every woman wants to hear.
Let me, as someone who grew up in New Jersey, Atlantic City was not the kind of place you'd go to celebrate beautiful women.
No,
I basically had Marion Barry with a wig on asking me if I wanted a blowjob.
Well, Newton under center, play action, 2nd and 10. And Newton getting a little cold here in the second half.
This is what I was worried about.
We've lost the heat that he had going early.
That's just the database hex.
God, dude, your powers are strong. I remember I was in Atlantic City morning after, and it was we were in McDonald's trying to get breakfast, and someone's in there trying to sell a Monopoly board for $3.
That's right on Tales from the Boardwalk. 3rd and 10, completes it to Sanu.
Oh,
wow,
Jesus.
that was a hit.
I love that hit.
And Sanu having himself a game.
Yeah, I called it. I'm the player prop god. Colby is the mush Dundee. My goodness,
It's not Dundee. You can't. It's not fair to give Dundee that type of negative criticism.
Edelman, he's not really involved in the game much.
He's got 4 catches but my prop's coming back to earth.
Newton play action, rolls out to his right, and he looks like he's going to scramble.
You got a guy right there. What the fuck are you doing?
Wow!
Oh my gosh!
And speak of the devil, there he is, Julian Edelman. So the Cam Newton of old probably would have ran that ball, but instead he stays in the pocket, hangs in there, completes the ball downfield. Dangerous throw, but the Patriots are inside the red zone once again. They're on the move. Newton under center, 1st and 10 from the 15.
Wow.
Sony Michel picks up 10.
Smash that.
Look at that line.
2nd and inches.
7 carries, 12 yards, 1 touchdown. That's a Mike Allstott line if I've ever seen one. Oh my God, look at him. His eyes are like crossed too. They really did not put effort into any part of this game.
Perhaps they hate him.
2nd and inches.
Brutal job
from the 5. Newton out of the shotgun. Big play here. And he's got it. Sony Michel. Sorry, James White.
An inches run worked.
The Kramer gang's about to hit a 2-unit bet on the Patriots over 24. Maybe I jinx it, maybe I don't.
I took that as well though. So I'm, don't celebrate yet.
Make sure to check us out in the YouTube, the All Things Comedy YouTube. Throw us a chat in there. Throw us a thumbs up. Subscribe to their channel. Newton under center, hands it off, and they bring the house.
They brought the blitz, didn't block anybody too. Got beat on all accounts.
What was that play?
That was like punt block.
Yeah.
That's when you get really pissed off in Madden. Just start calling punt block till they figure it out.
Engage 8. That was the play.
Yeah, bringing the house. 2nd and goal from the 5. I formation. Newton under center. Surveys the field. Hands it off to the fullback.
I mean, who is
Belichick loves that.
You remember Dick Vitale with the run? Because
there he goes, baby.
Well, look at him. He's excited. He got the ball.
Still disappointed.
Wait, my parents are on this side of the field.
Still disappointed about March Madness. Dickie V in there.
Yeah, man.
3rd and goal from the 3. I formation, heavy set. Newton under center. This could be the game here. This is going to be a big play. Play action,
Jesus.
and down he goes. They bring the cornerback blitz.
Fucking sissies.
He's like breakdancing around him.
Oh,
so Colby, you just jinxed my over 24.
I told
now
you,
they're going to miss this field goal. Huh?
They have missed 3 field goals.
This kicker's been trash. It's not Gostkowski, is it? Who is it?
It's got to be.
No.
Is he gone?
He's gone, dude.
This guy sucks.
It's Justin Rossweiler.
All right, he made it.
Field goes up and it's good. We're all tied up. We have a tied game. Both games have been exciting. And yeah, man, this is why you tune into these sims. More exciting when you got a little bit of money on it.
That's
over
right.
at mybookie.ag, promo code TFT. Dylan Gilrath in the YouTube ATC saying Cam's about to Superman in the end zone. And then his next comment, no.
Yeah, that's too bad. Sims will do that to you. Sean, the live number
and they take it
over
away.
at MyBookie, 3.5. Patriots are favored, -195 on the money line. Titans +135. Totals up to 61.5.
Wow.
Well, we're already at 48. So people who took the pregame over, they've cashed.
You've already cashed that. People who listen to our prop bets, you already cashed that.
Brian Reese bringing up the good point that the Pats kicker's that 3% guy from Marshall.
Oh,
no.
You're right.
Yeah.
He's the guy who had that.
They drafted him.
The white power tattoo.
Oh man. Well, he sucks in this game.
Well, that's what happens. The Aryan Nation can't help your kicking game, dude. There's no tolerance for that in this game.
Sean, Big Wang wants to know how my unit is. Well, Big Wang, my unit, Sean, $200. We've discussed this before. $200, Sean and I.
So it's a big
per unit.
Big swing here. Got a stimulus check hanging on this game. Tannehill under center, back to throw, 1st and 10.
Fumble.
And they bring the cornerback blitz.
Wow, that was he got around the corner quick.
Tennessee has taken a lot of sacks. It's interesting. New England's defense hasn't been playing well, but they've been getting a ton of sacks on Tannehill.
Shout out to Alyssa Plates, by the way.
Alyssa Plates, big friend of the program. I just mailed them some custom SGP lighters.
Wow, that's very nice.
Nice.
And draw play to Derrick Henry.
You can mail lighters, isn't that?
Chloe, what do you work for the government?
Jesus Christ!
I didn't fill out a form saying like I'm mailing hazardous material.
I just said, I went to get Hal Mommy a bottle of whiskey, and they told me that I was going to send him a bottle of whiskey.
Yes.
And they said
that's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
ATF.
different.
The ATF told me that I can't do that shit.
Tannehill down the sideline.
Of course,
hits him in shot. Corey Davis,
of fucking course,
and he could be gone down to the 15.
Okay, so just to update, Corey Davis is now
sim guy.
This is his career best.
Dude, this is the NFL's yards. Greatest. Almost.
He's got over 200 yards.
We still have a whole quarter. He's gonna have 500.
Sean, tweet at Corey Davis. He's got to come check this out.
Yeah, he's having himself a game.
Someone get Corey Davis into this chat. He's having the best game of his career.
Tannehill.
Run.
Interception.
Oh, and down he goes, and another sack. This is crazy.
Wow.
Hashtag tighten up. This game is just up and down all over the place. Exciting as hell. Man, that probably should have been a holding penalty.
So
funny. He powers through it and gets the sack.
Colby's new ability to mush a player prop is going to be so fun to watch.
Fucking Corey Davis.
Tannehill under center. Brown in motion. Hands it off to Derrick Henry. Get outside. He does.
Oh,
wow! You don't see that.
Decleated.
You're not getting Derrick Henry off his feet.
Have the Titans ever even had like a good receiver?
No.
Corey Davis.
Yancey Thigpen.
I think. Well, who was
they have Randy Moss for like
back
a game.
in the day that year they got to the Super Bowl? They had
Kevin Dyson.
Yeah, they had a couple that
he was always a yard short, a day late and a yard short.
Third and goal to the end zone.
Oh, come on.
Overthrows it, and another huge. We've seen both teams now come up short in the red zone. That's going to come back and haunt them down the line. Big Sigo checking in. Wait, there's money on this shit? You're damn right, man. Just go to mybookie.ag, promo code TFT. You can bet on these games.
Yeah.
In-game wagering.
You can fade me on these games and make a ton of cash.
You can fade the database.
Buy your lady a log cabin. You know, do a lot of things.
I love that. Colby's idea of romance is buying a woman a log cabin. Here you go, honey, a log cabin, just what every woman wants.
No one can hear out here, honey. All right, here we go. Colby, we got him right where we want him.
Down 3, New England at home.
I don't feel good about any of this, dude.
And the Patriots, they haven't turned it over yet, right? Except for the blocked field goal.
Corey Davis has like 300 yards receiving.
Corey Davis is having himself a game.
And if you want to hear Colby perplexed like this, or maybe not perplexed, because I think to point, he's recapped what, 9, how many teams, 7, 8 teams, and you have yet to find a team you were wrong about last year on the win total. As he previews all 130 college football teams on 130 episodes of the college experience. Make sure you head over to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, shut your goddamn mouth and let me finish.
Colby always interrupts his own promos.
Yeah, I mean,
and download the college. You ruined it again. I'm done. I'm not trying anymore.
No, Sean butt in first, dude. I'm
not trying anymore.
Look, well, this is what I'm talking about.
But when I talk, it's not considered interrupted. It's yes anding. Newton out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. Marquise Lee in motion.
Database sucks in do this.
Hands it off. Nothing there.
Database sucks in Sims, but he knows his shit with college football.
He knows.
Indeed.
In fact, I
football and basketball.
Find me another podcast. The College Experience, of course, is the one that is doing this. But find me another college podcast that is breaking down every single Division I team. 130 podcasts. Period.
Yeah, and they can hit on pretty much every. I mean, almost so far. I'm like 9-1-1 or something.
Newton under center there, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 13 points in the third quarter. So looking okay for
man. Pats need to step it up. They are at home. Tom Brady is gone. This is going to just irk Bill Belichick if he can't overcome Tom Brady.
Newton out of the shotgun, completes it, and he breaks the tackle. That's Marquis. Oh no, that's Sanu again.
Oh God,
first down to the 40.
Simga.
Those helmets are just fire.
Tennessee only needs a couple more points to. Or what was their team total, Kramer? Was it 10 or 13?
Tennessee was 10.5.
10.5 for the second half. So they've already got 10. So I just need one more point. Newton out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from their own 40. 14 left to go. Play action. Newton firing downfield. Completes it to Lacoste into Tennessee territory, down at the 40. And of course, subscribe to the podcast. Hear that Jerry Glanville episode that we just dropped, and our fantasy football preview series. Top 10 fantasy football quarterbacks, receivers already out, and top 10 fantasy football tight ends. Taping top 10 fantasy football running backs Sunday. So look for that on the feed. 1st and 10 out of the 40. Newton play action. Deep ball down the sideline. Hits him in stride.
Oh my God. Sanu is out of control.
Sanu and Corey Davis are just balling.
I mean, this new, like, I feel like there's more touch on some of these passes. The game has changed, Sean.
It's easy to see.
Let's get it. Let's lock in this 2-unit Patriots over.
Cam out of the shotgun, heel kick. 1st and 10 from the 12. Checks it down underneath to Marquise Lee.
What the fuck you doing? Dancing around? Are you skiing? Jumping back and forth?
Does look like he's going down moguls, just like left to right, left to right. Oh, get a little chippy out here.
Yeah. Talk
in
some
Foxborough.
Shit. This is football. All right. Talk shit.
2nd and 4 from the 7. Clock continues to run. 12:40 left to go. You're listening to the football tournament presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast. Newton out of the shotgun. 2nd and 4. Back to throw to the end zone, and he drops it.
You gotta be kidding
Hits
me.
Him right in the hands.
You gotta be kidding
and
me.
And we almost got another fight. Newton getting into it now.
Well, I would fight my own team right there because I mean, what the hell was that?
Catch the ball, bro.
How many great tight ends have they had? Hernandez, Coates, Gronk. Come on, you're gonna
great
play
hands.
here. You gotta catch.
Hands like feet. That's what we used to say.
3rd and 4. Another gigantic 3rd down for the Patriots here at the 7-yard line.
They're gonna screw this up.
Back to throw out of the shotgun. Cam has time to the end zone.
It's a first. That's a first.
Short of the end zone, but he did pick up the 4. Oh, he did it. 4th and inches.
This game. I hate
6
this game.
catch for Edelman. 6 catch for Edelman.
Oh,
Alert.
and you're right on that number.
Alert.
And you could be in danger if you had under on any of these player props, because if this game goes to overtime, as it looks like it may.
Here's our over, Kramer. Here's our over. Dundee's not. I mean, look, Dantabay's not losing everything.
Cash it.
It's up and
Sean,
it's good.
give me that register. Let's circle it on the board. We are now, Sean. We've already cashed 4 units. The Kramer gang is feeling good. We do have -3.5 with you. That's going to come down to it, but come on.
As a Titans fan, I'm feeling fine. Great stop in the red zone. Our offense just has nice drives. We just got to convert. If you're Tennessee, it's pretty simple. Hand the ball off to Derrick Henry and throw the ball to Corey Davis. Don't do anything else. Those are your only 2 plays.
No, yeah, maybe.
And they're working great.
Kramer gang is a bunch of basers. Shout out to Dre Day. He's just jealous, bro.
And again, if you want to go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/ATC, you can find all the information on the tournament, upcoming lines, our schedule, everything you want to know for the football tournament. #TFT. Titans
hit him.
Kick it at the 8.
Kick him.
Okay.
Punch him.
Down to the 28.
Colby, of course, likes to punch and kick.
Got to do them all, man.
Throw a little dirty play.
It's football.
You don't know what goes on at the bottom of those piles.
That was always what they would say. It's like, oh man, eye gouging, groin stuff. You don't want to know.
That was the best though. Like you'd have like 3 or 4 players
being in a pile and getting your oil checked.
No, but you'd always have like 3 or 4 players on your team that were dirty as shit. And it was just great football.
Yeah, you were glad they were on your team and not against you.
Tannehill under center, hands it off to Derrick Henry.
There we go.
He's way too easy to tackle in this game. That's my only complaint. Picks up 2, 2nd and 8.
The live number over at mybookie.ag, promo code TFT. Patriots -3.5, -195 on the money line. Titans +135. 64 is now the total, Sean.
Tannehill out of the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Hands it off to Derrick Henry. Juke move. Can't get much going.
Pick 6 loading. Pick 6.
3rd and 7.
Tannehill run loading.
Here comes the foghorn in New England.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
Tannehill out of the shotgun, 3rd and 7 from the 31. Hard count, and he gets his own guy to jump.
Dumbass.
It's Dumas.
I'll tell you what, though, Sean. Nothing funny happened in the pile in rugby. Because if something funny happened, you just get your hand broke.
It's called a scrum. 3rd and 12.
Or a ruck. There's a lot of different names for it, Sean. We can get into
Kramer's
it. I am a man.
3rd and 12 from the 26. Out of the shotgun. Conservative.
Oh no.
What are you doing, Derrick Henry?
Norv Turner.
Derrick Henry would never run backwards like this.
Norv Turner, the OC of the Titans. Did they hire him when I wasn't paying attention?
Come on, no throws to Corey Davis. No throw, in spite of the fact that he's 275 yards receiving. You don't throw it to him one time.
No.
Well, that's normal.
Sean, are we getting another overtime game?
We could. Decent punt here by the Titans. Edelman has at the 14, spin move, and down he goes. Patriots will take over at the 17, all tied up 27-27. This is the football tournament. #TFT presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast and MyBookie.ag, promo code TFT.
People just trolling Colby about John Elway. I'm really enjoying that.
No, let's not get into that conversation.
No, I know. I'm just
when you say people, it's just one person. Multiple
Newton under
times.
center, 1st and 10. High throw to Marquise Lee, pulls it down.
Newton's about to.
They're saying that's incomplete.
What?
Wow.
Did you get 2 in?
Marquise Lee is a bum. You bum. Sean, I'm telling you, we just, it's gonna be an overtime game. I'm confident of that.
Does have overtime vibes.
I'm worried about my 1 unit comebacker with you.
Newton out of the shotgun, delayed handoff to James White, who has a huge hole. Oh man, Titans are lucky they got him down there because he breaks that last tackle. I think he might be gone.
And it wasn't even like a full-on tackle. It was like he just kind of
yeah. They just kind of got a little hit on him. He spun down. Fortunate that he stopped there because he had room to run. 1st and 10 at the 33. Newton out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Checks it down.
Oh my God.
Nice juke by James White.
And it reminds me a little of Tom Brady just trusting James White. Perhaps it's just a system up there in New England.
Sis Tom, as they like to call him, picks up 4, 2nd and 6.
Really bad haircut Vrabel has. His mom cut his hair in quarantine.
Newton under center, 2nd and 6. And down he goes, and they bring the house.
They keep doing these all-out blitzes.
We saw this on the goal line. Who's on the sticks? They really brought a ton of pressure there. Sack Newton, forcing a 3rd and 10.
Trust me, if it wasn't him, and I know 69 whiffed on everybody, but I mean,
someone would have got him.
They blitzed like 10 guys. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
They have the bringing 7. Newton, big 3rd down here, 3rd and 10 at their own 33. Back to throw, has time. Dangerous throw. Would have been short of the sticks regardless. And now Patriots forced to punt here with 8 minutes left to go.
We still haven't gotten a Tannehill interception, and that just needs to happen.
If football gets canceled, we're simming the entire season, right?
I don't know what else we would do,
dude.
Assuming we live the mental. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm not even gonna think of a world where there's no football.
That'd be tough.
Probably just go live up in the mountains.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna sim me playing fucking Sim City, building a world that has football.
No, I like that. I want to see what a world. I want to see what it's like when you plug into the grid in Tron. I want to see what it looks like inside the database.
Oh, that would be a beautiful world, man.
I hope so.
Just
Tannehill back to throw, completes it to Adam Humphries.
They make Tannehill way too good in this game. What the fuck? He's throwing for 390 yards.
He's $100 million man.
Normally he throws for 390 for like the season.
Have some goddamn respect.
Garrett Chino 18 wanting to know any more free play trivia tonight.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hold on,
I have a trivia question. Okay. Marcus Mariota threw a 4-yard pass in the game against New England in real life. Who is the current backup quarterback for the Tennessee Titans?
Oh.
Don't Google it, even though probably people will Google it.
I know this one.
First one to get it in, $25 free play. YouTube ATC chat room or the Twitch chat room. Whoever gets it. Let's go. Oh, and look at this formation.
Oh,
the
my
swinging
God.
gate. 1st and 10.
What the?
Is Jim Zorn coaching?
Oh, and it worked.
Derrick Henry.
Oh
worked.
My God.
near a first down.
This game, I'm
second and inches.
What is going on? But they have time to figure that out, but not franchise mode, Sean. I don't know what EA Sports is doing over there.
Getting some Matt Castle. That's incorrect.
Cam Newton, wrong answer as well. Logan Woodside.
Who said that?
Someone did in the Twitch chat.
Oh, that's Finn Flynn.
Yep,
you are correct.
Bubble
he is
screen.
The current backup quarterback for the Titans.
Well, there's one other one though, and the guy who recruited him was on the podcast. I'm talking about Cole McDonald.
Oh, he's not the backup though.
Nick Rolovich. I mean, he was drafted this year, so who knows if he even makes the team. But
he's a reserve, we'll say.
Yeah.
I formation, 3rd and 1, huge 3rd down here. Hand it off to Derrick Henry. Why wouldn't you do that?
Sean, are you collecting the free play information?
I am.
Doing the Lord's work over there.
Hawaiian Built saying, you guys sim, a lot of us will be there. If you sim it, they will come.
Yep.
Dude, how about that baseball season? They're going to play a game at the Field of Dreams Stadium.
Yeah, just like James Earl Jones and Kevin Costner. We're road tripping. Although personally, Draft Day was a better movie.
Kramer, I'm getting a little glitchy on my end. I don't know if it's just my computer.
Everything looks healthy with the stream, Sean.
Okay, good to know. Derrick Henry picks up 2, 2nd and 8.
But it could be the goddamn kids. Are they in there playing fucking video games?
You never know, man.
We're getting a little laggy, according to some people.
Are people saying there's lag? Are they fucking with us?
No, I think they're not.
People
Derrick
are saying,
Henry.
Jesus, it's over. They're done. Stick a fork in them.
Looks like it's cleaned up.
I went to go to a sandwich spot today, right before the show. And
Colby likes a sandwich.
Henry with the first down. They're just pounding this rock right now. Love to see this kind of football. And Derrick Henry is a guy who gets stronger as the game goes along.
God damn it, Colby. We're going to.
He's due for a pick 6.
Yeah.
Come on, 400 yards,
all right.
3 touchdowns. Get the fuck out of here, SimWorld.
Let's talk about this. Would the internet would break if Tannehill and Cam Newton both went for 400 in the same game, same night.
Dude,
hieroglyphics.
Mom would have a heart attack.
Hieroglyphics all over the place on the Twitterverse. If Cam Newton drops 400 tonight, Tannehill already got there.
Tannehill under center. Clock continues to run. They hand it off to Derrick Henry. Lowers his shoulder, gets to the outside. Clock continues to run. Doesn't pick up a ton. Only 1. His rushing total was 88.5. He's at 73 right now. I mean, I don't know which way it goes because he really could break it at any second.
Come on, blitz this piece of shit. Let's hit him in the face.
Tannehill out of the shotgun, empty set. Where's Corey Davis been?
There it is. Oh,
dangerous throw.
All right, field goal. Overtime loading.
Feels like that's where we could be headed.
I told you it's going to be overtime. I'm impressed that Tannehill has gotten through this game without a pick 6. It's a hell of a play.
Cam Newton, he hasn't thrown an interception yet, has he, Kramer?
No,
none of them have.
It's kind of due.
None of the quarterbacks.
37-yarder is up and it's good. Tennessee extends the lead to 30-27. You're of course listening to the football tournament presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast, ATC, all things sports, and mybookie.ag. Promo code TFT. Kramer, let's take a look at the live line.
Hey, put me on the spot. Well, Sean, I'll let you know as soon as one surfaces. Oh my goodness, I'm being asked to.
Yes.
I gotta find all the taxis. It logged me out. Now I gotta verify myself.
What?
I got a captcha. I had to locate all the taxis. I'm a little inebriated. I got through it. I'm pulling up the Sim Sport odds. The live number, the money line. Patriots are now a dog plus 150. Titans minus 240.
I mean, wait, Patriots are plus 150 on the money line?
Yeah.
That's not bad value.
No, that's great.
I mean, they're down 3 at home.
Kramer gang, 1 unit plus 150. Let's go.
Look, I'm not messing with anything because I got Tennessee plus 4 and 6.5. So
I'll take it, Kramer.
You coming with me?
I'll take it.
You coming with me? Oh, he's writing it down. He's writing it down the ledger. Oh wow. All right.
I think Edelman's still sitting on 6 catches, right? I'm pretty sure. Joey Mega Millions in Twitch.
There we go.
He is.
Nice ball to Lacoste, the tight end, out to the 38. And his number closed at either 6.5 or 7, depending on when you bet it.
Edelman.
I'm seeing a possible drone strike.
What's going on?
Do you see what I see? You see what I see there?
Is Ace Blazer manning the drone?
Bolden the GOAT. Adios, buddy. Someone get rid of that guy. Cam Newton out of the shotgun. 1st and 10. 2-minute warning coming up. Completes it to Sanu.
Come on, get an extra couple yards.
400 yards for Cam.
Wow.
Here it is. Go.
Cam is going off.
Jesus. This is unbelievable.
This is really
locked in for overtime if they don't screw up the clock.
Well, it's always possible. Newton out of the shotgun.
Get rid of it.
And he's going to go down.
Face mask.
Oh, the face mask.
Wait, the flag went away. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what the? Huge.
That was absolutely huge.
The interesting thing is they measure the face mask from where it happened, and he was pretty deep in the pocket.
No.
So
it's where the previous play started.
No, because look, they're at the 42.
Well, what? That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not how it works.
1st and 10. Shotgun Cam Newton.
We need like 10 yards with this shit kicker.
3 timeouts. Checks it down to Sanu.
Okay.
Picks up 4. 2nd and 6. Clock continues to run. An interesting move here if you're Tennessee. What do you do when you call a timeout?
I have zero faith in this kicker.
Oh, look at that jaw.
We got to get 30 yards.
That penalty was brutal, man. Because if you're a Tennessee backer like me, that sack would have been huge. Newton back to throw on 2nd and 6. Completes it to Edelman.
There we go.
Damn it. But maybe that's 7. So maybe we're pushing.
I'm pushing right now. Yep.
Yeah, 7 for 76. If it goes to OT, you're in trouble.
He even looks like a bitch in this game.
Dude, he would miss a 49-yarder. We need more yards.
My problem with him, he seems like he's a good guy to have on your team, but Jesus, the second, he's already kicking Tom Brady in the ass. He's welcoming Cam Newton. I don't know.
Cam out of the shotgun, empty set, 1st and 10 from their 32. Checks it down underneath.
86. Who is that? Eric Sievers?
That's the Asahi or whatever.
Yeah, nice.
Asahi Bowl. I don't know how to pronounce it.
That's the second.
Asi. That's a rookie, right?
Sean knows because he's a big fan of all the tight ends in the National Football League.
Ted DiBiase just made that catch.
Tighten up. Wow, the Titans are standing up strong.
If you got Titans plus 3.5, you're getting nervous right now. Newton out of the shotgun, 2nd and 1. Checks it down to Asi again.
All right, just kick the field goal.
I'll go for
I don't know.
Touchdown.
They probably can't mess up this clock management.
Yes, they can. Oh, they have 3 timeouts, but they can totally mess it up.
You're right.
But touchdown and then a pick 6, and I cover all the bets.
Well, they can mess it up by calling one right now. So don't call it right now.
Cam Newton is due for an interception.
They're eating clock
1st and 10
rate.
at the 11 to the end zone.
Got him.
And it's knocked away. James White had his hands on it, couldn't pull it down. That stops the clock. And now Tennessee has 3 timeouts. So I think they're going to start calling their timeouts.
Someone's calling a timeout after each play. Wow. What a game, Sean. Coming down to it. Cam Newton in the shotgun.
2nd and 10 from the 11.
Still get a 1st down, damn it. Don't do it to me.
No. Oh, fuck you, Edelman.
That's my first loss of the day. But my plus 150 money line starting.
And Edelman celebrating, knowing he hit his over on his player props.
He knew that he had that chip. I noticed it.
3rd and 3 from the 4. So barring New England getting the 1st down, Tennessee will probably have time to make a run here. And 3 timeouts. 3rd and 3 from the 4. Newton out of the shotgun.
He had White early.
Rolls out to his left. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
Oh my God.
And that'll do it. Like I said, Cam Newton was due for an interception.
Still 3 timeouts.
Oh my God. All you got to do is not throw an interception,
he had
bro.
James White in the flat at the beginning, wide open.
Derrick Henry.
Flags and a face mask.
That's a face mask. Let's go. Hashtag tighten up, baby.
Oh man.
And much like the game in the actual 2019 NFL playoffs, the game essentially ends on a New England quarterback turnover.
Wait, they still have 2 timeouts.
The game's over, guys.
It's not over.
And they got like 9 yards on that play.
It's not over.
Henry.
The Patriots stay.
Actually, this is a good spot.
2nd and 1.
1 yard away. Get there. There we go.
Oh boy.
Timeout. Okay.
We will see. We might see a Hail Mary.
You're right. Maybe there is a little more. There's possibly hope.
Well, I mean, even the Hail Mary, they can punt the ball like 100 yards in this game.
Yeah. It's probably over, Sean. They might pass here.
Someone asked, why don't you guys hedge Sean Green?
Because hedging's for pussies.
Exactly. 3rd and 2. I would just run the ball again. Make New England waste their last time out.
Oh, what are you doing? The bubble screen.
And it works. And they get a first down.
On the bubble screen?
Onions.
Oh, man.
That's it.
That'll do it. Wow. What an exciting night here.
I'm down 6 units again.
I'm Pick Dundee tomorrow. I am Pick Dundee tomorrow. Damn it.
Tuesday. It's not tomorrow. Tuesday, July 7th.
Sorry. I don't even know what. Look, happy 4th.
We've been trapped in the booth. Yeah, happy 4th. Enjoy your 4th of July. Ryans of the nation celebrate. We are victorious over the demons of New England.
And we'll get maybe we'll get the leaderboard going up tomorrow or Sunday sometime.
That's the 4th. They will be up by the end of the weekend. Yeah, relax.
National holiday. Thank you guys for tuning in. That was a lot of fun. Shout out to all the new viewers over on the ATC YouTube channel. Spread the word. Tell people to come check it out and get those bets in over at mybookie.ag. Promo code TFT. Get up to that deposit bonus up to $1,000. Kramer, make sure to show off all the stats so that people can get taken care of when it comes to these player props. Hit my Titans over 10.5 second half. Hit my Titans +4 and 6.5 against Kramer. Got 6 of your units right now.
And now we know, Sean, the Tennessee Titans will be heading to Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And that game's going to be Tuesday, July 14th, 10 p.m. on the East Coast, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. And now
Corey Davis,
the Houston Texans, they're heading to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. And that game's going to be on Friday, July 24th at 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. on the West Coast. So we have some of the divisional round is set for the AFC. Wow, what a game!
What a game indeed.
Two guys who I would have never bet would throw. I mean, their passing totals were in the 200s.
Only one team threw an interception. They're the team that lost.
Yeah,
that's what it came down to. Yeah. And I said right before it happened, Cam Newton was due for an interception because I am SG, aka Sean Green, aka the Sim Guy.
Showing off the stats for all the player prop heads out there. I mean, if you listen to me tonight, you made some money in the prop market.
Same here, 2-0.
By the way, Sean, we should say it one more time. You're welcome. Player props are coming to the sim lands.
I don't even know if I like that. Corey Davis just shitting on people. Jesus.
And remember, if you want to get involved, we will be back on the mics. The NFC wild card night. It's going to be July 7th. That's next Tuesday. First game, Sean, 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. on the West Coast. The Vikings head to the Saints, and then the nightcap. Your Philadelphia Eagles host the Seattle Seahawks. Game is going to start around 10 p.m. on the East Coast and 7 p.m. on the West Coast. And that's when we'll be back, Sean.
It's awesome. Great opening night. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thanks for everyone spreading the word on social media. Appreciate that.
Oh my God.
Have a great 4th, guys.
San Diego 1990. Thank you. He said, thanks commentators.
Yeah. Shout out. Love everyone. Peace and love to the new YouTube friends. Peace and love to the old friends over in Twitch.
God bless the USA. Happy 4th of July.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
And for the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green, and he is Ryan.
See everyone next Tuesday, and have a great 4th of July.
Kramer, let it ride.